What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is my co-host, Zach, and we are your fanlists for this evening.
Yes, sir.
As we feature and watch the Hawks versus the Heat. What say you, my friend? Any words of wisdom for this before this game pops off?
Well, currently my YouTube TV just stopped letting me watch it, so let me fix that real fast. But I just hope it's a good game. I don't know why. Just like we said the other day, it just none of the games in the East really excite me in the play-in. Now, playoffs is going to be a much different story. I think the playoffs are going to be phenomenal in the East, but the play-in wise, none of these games seem great. You know, truly, I want to see Trey Young go off. Even though I think Miami Heat needs to win this one, I like to see Trey Young go off. We just heard the rumors that came out today. That they have the green light to shop him. Why would you put that out right now? That is insane. It's insane.
What's up, Declan?
I can't believe that.
That's why I sent you that whole screenshot, because that was Kyle Kuzma. Like, why would you announce that the day of your playoff game, your playing game? Like, what was that? That can't be a motivational thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just weird. That's weird imagery right there. Marvelous.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. So, we'll see if he comes out. Maybe he gives him a big FU and then comes out at the end of the season and it's like, yep, send me somewhere else, please. I don't want to be with y'all no more. Maybe he'll come over to the Warriors and replace Steph, since he's the next Steph Curry.
Yeah, you might. It could be right. All right, well, the game is underway. So long pass down to the bottom. We'll come back to Trey Young. Trey Young passes it out for a long three. It's going to rim out. Murray with the rebound. A long alley-oop. It's going to get blocked by Adebayo.
Here comes Jimmy Butler bringing the ball up for Miami. He's going to go straight to the cup and get the simple layup. I guess Atlanta forgot you got to play defense in the NBA. I know no one does it anymore, but they totally forgot.
We have a collision.
Oh, that's not good. Little bump of knees.
That's always the worst.
That stings so bad. It stings so bad. But yes, what is good, everybody? How you doing today, Deck? Good morning, good evening. I never know what time it is for you, but how you doing, brother?
That's too funny. Let's see.
All right, ball's going to be inbounded to Trey. Trying to work the ball over to DeJounte Murray, the new acquiree this season.
It's gonna be
that's gonna be a foul on Hero without a doubt.
He doesn't need to get fouled out early, because they have to need his they need his extra effort from the 3-point line from the perimeter.
Oh, without a doubt. Especially if Trey, or DeJounte start getting hot, they're gonna need someone to shoot threes, and he's their guy.
Declan say he voted for a good game. The fadeaway is missed. Hero for three.
Bringing the ball up. Oh, no good.
Trey Young, swing pass. It's going to end up in Murray's hands. Murray took a little extra step going backwards, but they didn't call nothing. His little floater rims out.
But can't finish at the rim, man. All right, Butler bringing it in. He went straight up and scored last time he had it. Let's see what he does here. He's going to have a screen from Adebayo. He's going to go opposite of it. Once that 101 ISO look, gets around the screen this time, gets into a spot. It doesn't make it. Poor shooting, man. Are we having play-in jitters? Is that a thing? Because I can't imagine it actually being a thing. Collins knocks down a big three. Finally, Atlanta's on the board.
Hero going to bring it down, guarded by Trey Young. Swing pass to Butler. Butler, Adebayo back to Hero. Hero drives in. They're going to pass it out. It's going to be a miscommunication.
We're not going to shoot that layup there, Hero. You can only shoot threes. You can't finish at the rim.
It's one of those plays.
Nobody was there. They weren't even trying to close out.
One of those plays where I see a player drive to the paint to pass it out when you had a clear layup. Inbound to Butler. There we go. Hold on one second.
What is going on defensively and offensively right now? I think Butler was expecting to get contact from Young, and Young just was like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Or Collins, I'm sorry.
Oh, it is over here.
Ball's going to be inbound to Adebayo. Over to Hero. Top the perimeter. He's going to drive inside, step back, fakes the shot, kicks out. Three-pointer from the corner. No good. Way off as Trey Murray's going to grab the board. I mean, Trey Murray. Jesus.
Young.
Trey Young.
Young passes off, forgoes the shot. Did you say his name is Hunter? I don't know who that guy is. DeAndre Hunter, number 12, actually just made the most recent shot. So it's a 5-2 is the current score. Butler with the quick catch.
Jimmy goes back and answers. Let's see what Trey Young can do here. He's going to pass it back over to Hunter. Hunter working around the screen. Kicks out. DeJounte back to the corner now. Thought he stepped out, but he's going to stay in, draw the contact. No good on the shot, but Collins will go for two.
Another opportunity where Hunter drove to the paint. And with the clear lane, all he had to do is lay up off the glass and eat 2 points. He throws it back out for no reason. Like, I think they're overthinking that extra pass. They're overthinking the extra pass. Declan says it's 12:37 a.m. for me. Mm-hmm. We do apologize for that, but we appreciate you for being here.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to playing, you want to look for a right shot, but right now they look like they're in the middle of the season where they're just looking for the right shot and they're trying to get chemistry still. Like in playoffs or play-in, this is ride or die type situation. You got to go in and just make scores happen. If you have an opportunity and you have a look, force the shot. If anything, you can possibly draw contact and get a foul. But instead, they're trying to do extra pass and trying to get too pretty with it. Just score.
Yeah.
Nate comes in and says, hey, or says, I have a lot of Trey Youngs for sale. Only a few heroes, so go Hawks. Let's go with you, Nate.
Trey Young.
Trey Young puts up the good floater. Beautiful shot.
Oh, no, this is risky.
Oh, Dave Wright, welcome to the channel. Also, MP Hoops.
As well as MP Hoops. Welcome.
We appreciate you.
Trey. Dribbling, working around the screen, kicks out. Murray, let's see, can he knock this one down? He does. Great shot by DeJounte Murray. Finally getting warmed up a little bit. Vincent bringing the ball down for the Heat. He's going to go baseline on Murray, who's a great defender, very long reach. And he's going to get a poke at it, but it's going to land back in Miami's hand. Butler now with it up top, guarded by Collins. Has Hero underneath, waves him off. Adebayo trying to get his post position. Butler circles, turns around, puts up a tough shot, and draws the foul. That's great veteran move by Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm. He baited him. What up, Nate? I need this. Copy.
Does DeJounte Murray have the by Wade shoes on? I think he's wearing the it's called by Wade. I forget what the name of them are called.
I have no idea.
Way of Wade. That's what it's called. Way of Wade. I think that's what he's wearing. He's the Way of Wades. They actually look really nice, dude. Some people are hating on them on Instagram, but like they look nice. Like I'd buy them. Trey Young bringing the ball up. Takes the kick out. Goes split up the floater. No good. I like Trey's trying to take over now, though. Hero wide open from the corner. Automatic.
11-9, 7:30 left and counting.
Uh-oh, little barbecue. All right, Nate.
Hunter goes up. Gets the foul. Hero, that's number 2 already. It's going to be a 3-point play for Hunter. DeAndre Hunter. 13-9.
Hero hesitates, almost travels. Guarded by Collins, going to go inside and put up the tough right hand. One of the foul, doesn't get it as he's yelling at the refs. He's like, I get called on everything on the other end. Why can't I get a foul here? Trey Young says, drop the and one. Teardrop from the baseline. Great bucket.
I'm sorry. That's not a foul, though.
Well, this is back to what we talked about yesterday. Yeah. And guys, let us know in the comments what y'all think about this as well. But the whole offensive creating the contact with the defender while the defender's hands are straight up should not be a call in the NBA. No, it should not be. It'd be different if he's, trailing him and comes across and swipes down or something like that. But he's just playing defense. His hands are up. He's shuffling. What is he doing wrong? I don't know. Nothing.
I don't know what else can they do. What else can a defensive player do to prevent that? There's nothing. You can't.
Just let him run by.
I am basically. Excuse me.
What is going on? What is this commercial?
Are you watching a phone commercial?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would not go good in auction.
It's funny because the phone he shows them. That's the phone I started my channel with.
Well, is it really?
Yeah, that's my first several hundred videos was done on that phone.
Was on that phone? Damn, bro. So it is a true artifact that should be worth a lot of money. Is that what you're saying? Now look at us. Over 2K followers. We're big time.
Start out with the Note 3.
They should just put the red in with the gold and the blue, and then you got the Pelicans, and you chilling. Bro, I want an NBA jacket like that, bro. That'd be fire. I'd wear that every stream, sweating my balls off in here.
You probably would.
I still really want to get a.
I'm fine.
I truly want to get I want to get a NBA or NFL hat, like just with their logo on it, like an official hat.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so sick. Let's see. Nate says, if you want to be a better defender, then go for the Big Z Chungus technique and make yourself wider. Man has a 1,000 IQ.
He said, make yourself wider. Man. That's hysterical.
Let Zion be, bro.
Okay. I'm trying to get this video uploaded.
Oh, you good, man. Do you think? Well, the one thing we know that's going to happen with play-in and playoffs is we're going to have a lot of ads. Goodness gracious, this is 6 commercials in a row.
It's almost like watching Twitch.
I know y'all trying to get y'all's money up, but it's just play-in. It's not playoffs. It's just play-in. Get us back in action, damn it. We're not even halfway into a quarter.
Like I said, it's almost like watching Twitch right now. All the ads they got going on. I need to fix this. So now it's because they have all the added stuff.
So they're talking about right now Trey Young's I guess was questioned earlier today about the reports of him being on the shopping block for the Atlanta Hawks and talking about the pressure, and he's just he's holding his front. I'm just playing my game. Basically, I'm here to play a game. He's like, I'm not trying to worry about that extra pressure right now, but we know it's weighing on him a little bit. Or I don't even know if it's weighing on him, but I'm sure it has a little bit of grievance in his heart.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Lowry with the hesitation goes underneath for the scoop layup.
I mean, the fact that they even put it out there like that is crazy. Y'all just came out and said, oh, yeah, we're shopping Trey Young in the play-in. We're shopping him in the play-in. This is his audition.
DeJounte Murray from the corner. Back-to-back threes for Murray. Great pass by Trey Young as the pass up court then gets kicked out to the side where Vincent can't knock down the wide open corner three. Misses it big time. DeJounte Murray for three. No good. Vincent with the board. Vincent bringing it up. Pass it up to Jimmy Butler. Butler guarded by Collins. That's been the matchup that they've been wanting so far today for the Hawks. Kick out Lowry. Lowry wants a three ball. Well off. Score remains 19-11 with 5.5 remaining. Trey Young comes in. They're going to call a offensive foul, illegal screen on Hunter.
How you doing, Nate?
He's doing good. He's about to get barbecue. What you talking about?
Let's see.
Ball gets inbound to Lowry and batted out by Bogdanovich. So another inbound is going to go over the top to Adebayo. Back to Lowry now, bringing the ball up court. He's going to be guarded by DeJounte Murray. Lowry pointed to a spot like he was about to shoot from three. Kicks out. Back over to Butler. Butler guarded by Collins, working around the screen. Gets the switch on the mismatch. He's going to drive inside, pull up. Short shot, no good, but Adebayo gets an offensive board, puts it back up with the left hand. Just his first shot. I definitely expected a little more Adebayo action in this first quarter, and we have yet to see it.
I agree.
Murray drives in, and they're going to call charge. Let's see. Yeah, Lowry, just great work getting into the spot, sliding in, standing tall outside the semicircle, and draws us the charge. Nick should make the move after whiffing on Mitchell. Send like 3 guys where they have like 7 of the same guys clone and picks galore. Who would you? Oh, to go grab Trey? You're talking about, Nate? That'd be interesting. But would Trey and Brunson work well together? Like, would you let Trey run PG and let Brunson be off ball? How would you do that? What would you? What's your thoughts on it?
Let me know when you see Butler at the line to shoot free throws.
He's shooting it now.
Okay.
Butler knocks down the first. Guys, if y'all are tuned in, make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying the show so far. If you're enjoying the game so far, hit that like button. Really helps us get a little more reach, brings more people in here, some more voices, some more chatter, make this stream just that much more interesting.
Okay, you're going to see
DeJounte Murray bringing the ball up. He's been the hot guy for a while. He's guarded right at the half-line mark. He's going to pass the ball. It's going to get batted out by Butler, out of bounds, still with the Hawks with 14 seconds remaining.
Let me know when you see Love on the sideline.
Yes, just saw it. He's coming in. I think we're right on sync,
Okay.
man.
I was behind you, and then I was ahead of you.
Oh, I got you. Jim B said, "How you guys doing?" From the UK. What's up, Jim B? I see you're a Chelsea fan. All right, all right. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the channel.
Do you have your lights on? Because you've got shadows on your face.
Yeah, it's because I'm in this studio room. I can switch it. Hunter, the offensive board, but it's going to go a foul on Miami. I can fix it a little bit.
Foul.
Jim B, are you coming from a previous video, or is this your first time in the channel?
Okay, hold on 1 second.
And free throw is going to drop. Score is 21-13.
Can I step away for a second? I need to use the rest.
Miami down big early in the first. Yeah, do you think, man?
I'll be right
Jay
back.
Butler with the ball, top of the key, gets the screen from Lowry, passes out to Love, back inside to Butler, but Butler can't handle the pass. It was a good feed by Love. Now Bogdanovich bringing the ball up, going baseline, kicks out to DeJounte Murray, who's been the hot hand so far. They're going to kick it out. It's going to be a 3 off the rim. No good. Bringing the ball up quickly is Butler, straight to the cup. No good on the shot. Butler has missed a couple of these close baskets. He needs to get them in, especially down 8 early. 4 minutes remaining in the first. Shantae's going to get trapped up top. Gets the ball away, working the ball around the perimeter now. Bogdanovich with it. Feeds under load to Adebayo. I'm sorry, not Adebayo. My goodness. I got the players wrong. Number 17 for the Hawks is going to get the finish. First time. This is my first time watching the play-in. I'm a new NBA fan. Oh, cool, Jim B. Well, hey, welcome to Real Fan Sports. My name is Zach. My co-host, who just had to step away for a second, that is Nonpfixion. Welcome to the channel, man. Who are you a fan of since you just started watching the NBA? Do you have a favorite team yet, or are you still trying to decide? Brunson for sure at the PG. They offer Quickly, Barrett, and Grimes plus 2 firsts. Love to be Hart over Barrett, but can't see that working. Yeah, I doubt they would send Hart over Barrett. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Hey, so you ready to give up on Barrett, or you just think Trey Young is just that much better? Like I feel like Barrett. I guess I don't watch enough Knicks game. We actually had a couple questions about the Knicks, but I think you had tuned out yesterday by the time we got to it. Whenever Non gets back, maybe he'll remember what we asked. I kind of forgot. You said maybe Randall, but be outplayed Trey this year, be paying more to get less. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So the score is 23-13. Non is in control of the broadcast for this game. So if the score is not quite updated, it will be updated as soon as he gets back. We do have the Pick'em Bracket Challenge coming up on the NBA. We will do a Pick'em Bracket. We're going to try and do one on Friday and possibly on Thursday as well. So make sure y'all tune in. We're going to be having a lot of lives coming up, guys. We have a lot of great things coming for this channel. We finally surpassed 2,000 subscribers, and, we're feeling very grateful. We want to be able to continue bringing y'all bigger and better content, each and every single week. If y'all ever have any suggestions, feel free to message us or reach out to us on our social medias, Instagram and Twitter. We're going to be covering so much NBA playoffs, man. All of it's going to go down here as Lowry knocks down a pair of free throws. There is going to be a whistle. I think it's something to do with Lowry having to step out. I think he's maybe bleeding, possibly. Oh, Non and I talked about it one stream. Oh, okay, I got you, Nate. Love Barrett, but he is drowning next to Randall. I got you. That makes sense, man. Jimmy B says, still trying to decide, man, but so far just enjoying the games and learning the game. Hey, well, that's great. If you have any questions, bro, feel free to answer us. Non's an old head. He's been watching basketball since I don't know, the dude's ancient, maybe the 50s. I have no idea how old he is. But if you got questions, let us know, man. Bogdanovich knocks down the simple mid-range to keep the lead at 10. Vincent drives in, kicks out from the corner. Pass that goes inside to Love. Love, been such an efficient player in the NBA, stretching out his career. Had a long stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers, now over with Miami Heat. And the contact doesn't give. They're not going to call the charge, and they're going to allow the shot to go in. No harm, no foul, as Vincent brings the ball up for Miami, trying to get this lead under 10 once again. They went back and shot, but they haven't been able to get stops. Vincent, top of the key. Butter. Beautiful shot by Vincent. And that's going to force Atlanta to call a timeout as Miami's, put up a couple back-to-back baskets. If I would pick a team fresh, Zach, like Jim B, who you picking? So I'm a Pelicans fan, so I'm not going to pick the Pelicans. If I had to pick a team right now that is showing significant improvement, the Kings are like turning into a next level team. They're trying to create a dynasty over there. They're really fun to watch. Their interactions with fans are very, very fun. If the Kings are a team that I'm cheering for right now, if it's not Pels, it'd be the Kings. And then if you're looking for a team that just starts new, that way you don't feel like a bandwagon guy, OKC is a great young team that's, trying to get up there. They also have a lot of international players, some guys from Australia that have came in, so maybe OKC would be a fun team to watch, but don't expect much for another year or two, maybe 3. As someone overseas, you say Raptors. Raptors, we talked about the Raptors a lot yesterday, and the only deal with the Raptors is that I just feel like, and I said this yesterday, that they got a taste of a championship and ate the whole thing. Won the championship, and they were like, all right, we're back. We're cool going back to being mediocre. They're just staying in the same spot. They haven't elevated. They haven't made any moves to try and look like they were going to elevate. They were looking to shop one of their, better players before the trade deadline. There's a lot of things I just don't like with the Raptors right now, personally. Do you see my Spotify podcast, my dad? Mike, I did not. You got to send me a link, brother. I don't have a link. Send me a link or give me the name of the podcast. That way I can search it up. Jim B said, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I've got my eyes on the draft lottery to see who gets Wembanyama. Can't lie, but we'll see. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Wembanyama is going to be a special talent, man. He's one of those guys that like he's tall and lanky, but like he's got decent handles. He actually keeps the ball low while he dribbles. Great defense, great awareness, and he hustles. Like, hopefully none of those things change as he gets in the NBA. We do see some players come over, get into the NBA and get a little lazy, but the fact that he works for getting his own boards, like we saw the other night where he shot a 3, missed it, and then dunks his own missed shot was great. So I definitely see where you're coming from. Wait for the Sonics to come back like me. There you go, Nate. Wait for the Sonics. Zach hated the bandwagon. Tigers for life. West Tigers. That's my peoples. That's my peoples. Nate says FOKC. The podcast is Inside NOLA Sports Podcast. All right, let me see. Let me try and I'm gonna try and pull it up right now and see if I can drop a link for those of you that are interested in the a new New Orleans Saints podcast. I'm gonna try and drop a link for Mikey and his Pops new podcast on Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I found it. Your dad's name is Warren Newby. Warren Newby, is that the name? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a link. If y'all feel obliged, y'all want to check him out, go ahead and follow there. I just hit the follow button, Mike. All right, so the score is 29-22. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Things are starting to heat up. They're finally getting a little loose. Atlanta especially. They're scoring at will right now with 31-22, extending the lead out to 9. But Miami's been scoring consistently. They just can't get the stops as Jimmy Butler initially gets the double team, trying to get into a spot. He's going to lose the dribble as it's going to be stolen by Trey Young. Young bringing the ball up, guarded by Butler. Kicks out. Wide open, the 3. Oh, no. Oh, no, babe.
They're getting everything they want in this game. They're shooting at like 60%.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Mikey?
Lowry gets the and 1. Jim B says, I am a Chelsea fan, and Todd Bowley is now our new owner, so maybe I should support the Lakers, but I don't know, man. Oh, that is true. I forgot he is now the owner of Chelsea as well. Forgot about that. Yeah, I haven't kept up with much soccer in like years. Whenever I used to play, I used to keep up, with all the Euro leagues and Spanish leagues and all that stuff. La Liga, but it's been a while. I don't get those channels anymore, so it's hard for me to keep up, but I do love it. We did a couple streams during the FIFA World Cup until FIFA started handing out strikes just for doing play-by-play, so we had to stop, but that's cool. My buddy's a big Liverpool fan. He's a big Liverpool fan. Johnson 3, no good. Kyle Lowry looked like he wants to go straight to the cup, and he turns out of the shot. Tyler Hero tries to get the foul. Luckily, gets the bucket because he should not have made that at all. Sorry, I wasn't last night. I had to go to sleep. Oh, no worries, Mikey. I just appreciate you stopping by yesterday. It was good to have you.
Hawks shooting at 59% right now. To 43% for Miami.
Well, I mean, he is the Lakers owner, so, and the Lakers haven't been well for the last couple of years either, so they're finally coming up a little bit. They're kind of coming up a little bit. We'll see. Yeah. We'll have that game later on tonight. So we'll be live for both games. What's going to happen, guys, those of you that are just tuning in, once this game ends, I'm going to hop out. Non's going to go ahead and go over the box scores. I'm going to go and start up the next stream for the Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, and then Non is going to redirect y'all. So y'all just sit here, and then it's just going to put y'all right into where y'all need to be for the next game afterwards.
Yes, sir. I'm almost done, Zach, and I'll be with you, brother.
All right. Oh, no good. All good, baby. Lowry taking his time. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Goes underneath to Jimmy Butler, who misses another inside layup. This is like 4 missed layups for Jimmy Butler. This is unlike him. He seems so unlocked this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, his digression, and I don't understand why. Jimmy Butler, half-court heave. No good. And that's going to make the end of the first. All Atlanta up by 9, 36-27. What can Miami do to get back into it? And truly, it's a matter of doing what they did best last year, which was play defense finally. Too many wide open shots for the Hawks. And Jimmy Butler just needs to make buckets. Jimmy Butler should have 15 points right now, but he's missed easy shots.
Yes.
It's not that he missed hard ones.
Very,
he's missed
very
easy
shots.
ones.
Yes, I totally 100% agree with everything you just said.
My bad. Deck said, read the last comment. Let me go back and find it. Oh, I see you. I'm sorry, Deck. Can you check the stream? Something needs to be fixed. There's black around the sides of stream, or is it just me? Oh, there is that. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it doing that, huh? Pull up YouTube.
I see it on my phone. I didn't even pay attention to it. It's a smaller screen. Hold on,
it could be.
Yeah, if I touch that, I have to readjust everything.
Oh, yeah.
Because everything is a separate layer. So you can't...
Is there not... No. Can you not highlight? I think you can highlight
It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it. No, you can't just expand all, because if you do that, certain things will go different places. So I tried to... I had to do everything by layer when I had to put it back together, because I told you trying to do the other stuff earlier. So.
Oh, yeah.
So now that I know it's doing that, I'll have it fixed before the next one, before tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. You know, we're just like, it's like a 3D thing, you know, bro. We're just creating layers is what we're doing. That's what we'll call it. We did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah, it's super. So I can turn it sideways. It's super small.
Yeah, no, it is small. It's small.
I don't know why I did that. I mean, it looks fine on the full screen, but...
it looks small on the phone.
Yeah. It's weird because in my screen, it's the entire screen. It's the entire screen.
Oh, really? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I wonder, you know what? Let me see something. Let me check in the settings real quick. I bet you the...
Okay. I bet you...
It's 19 instead of the 7, instead of the other size.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's supposed to be, what, 1920 by 1080? It's probably like 1780 by 19 or by 1080 or some shit.
No, I don't normally do the 1920 because my screen is a small screen, so trying to make it when it does that, I can't see everything.
Oh,
so
I got you.
I normally have it at the size smaller, but it's at 1920, and I did like a small. It let me do a partial update for it's something it told me I had to fix, so I did an update for that, but it changed my base canvas. I just see it. I see it right now.
Okay,
I didn't have 1920 by 1080 before. It changed my base canvas and changed my FPS.
Oh shoot! Well, it'll be fixed for next stream. It'll be fixed for the stream tomorrow as well, guys. Let's see. Mikey says we had our second episode last night. It was funny. Yeah, I just saw you posted episode for the playoffs. So I'll definitely give it a listen. Probably tomorrow. Probably not tonight. I'm probably going to try and get some sleep tonight. But I'll check it out tomorrow on my way to work. Jim B said, "Am I right in saying this is one game and done?" No. So play-in is fairly new, Jim B. So don't worry about it. So the play-in tournament works like this. They installed the play-in tournament because what ended up happening was teams that weren't in playoffs by the last fourth of the season were just tanking so they could get better draft position. So they created the play-in to where the 7th and 8th team are going to go against each other. The winner of that game is automatically put into the playoffs. So they will have the 7th seed in the playoffs. The loser will play the winner out of the 9 and 10 ranked teams for a chance to go and grab that 8th seed. So those that are in 9 and 10 have to win 2 games to make it to playoffs. The guys in the 7th and 8th only have to win 1. So the loser of this team is going to play either the Chicago Bulls or the Toronto Raptors. This on, Mike? What you talking about, Nate? Nate, you said something too, Nate? My bad, Nate. I had to switch. I switched things and then I missed a couple. Nate said earlier, any one of you know that's a Tigers fan, start calling them 0-6. Oh, are they 0-6 right now? That's tough, dude. That's tough. That's tough.
So terrible.
There's talk this week that the West Tigers will be the first team to lose to the bye. That's horrible, man.
To the bye. That's hysterical.
That's tough. Let's see. Thanks, Nate. Wow, that's exciting. Nate said today losers gets a second chance against winners of 9v10. Yes. And yes, Barbara, what's good with you, Barbara? Sorry it took me so long to get to that comment. I wanted to make sure I caught up on everything. But how you doing, Miss Barbara? Appreciate you for stopping by again. Hope life is doing good. I know you said last time you were in here that you had family over and you were real busy. I hope things have settled down a little bit and you're able to get back to your normal life. You know,
yeah, exactly.
We love family, but we love them in portions. You know what I mean? But the score is 40-27. Atlanta continuing to put that butt whooping on Miami. Tyler Hero driving inside, puts up the easy floater and gets the bucket to go. Back within 11 with 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Man, Miami, they're playing. I don't know what's going on with them, man. I'm
nothing's going right.
I'm
I
at
can
a
say
loss
that for sure.
for words, bro.
Lowry, corner 3, but his foot was on the line. It's not going to go regardless. Trey Young bringing the ball up for the Hawks. Behind the back pass to Bay. He's made one, and he makes another. What a shot by Bay, and what a great assist. Trey Young says, 3. Please trade me. Please trade me. This, I'll tell you what, this evolution
Hero
of Trey
misses
Young
the floater.
being a more active passer is something that I really like from him. This is not something I expected from the selfish young buck that we saw at the beginning of his career. Oh my
Hero,
goodness.
what are you
Their
doing?
Spacing, everything is just horrible. Trey. Oh, I was about to walk away.
Martin secures the rebound. Adebayo's going to bring it down. 1v4 off the rim. No good, but we get the foul call.
Mikey says, is Haslam active or retired? He's not retired. I mean, he's active, but he's not going to play. That's why they said that was his last game, because they're not going to play him in playoffs. Maybe if the next game, if they're getting blown out, they'll go ahead and give him, a standing ovation for the last couple minutes, but more than likely we won't see him step on the court again. Yes. What's up, Ron? How you doing, baby? Jim B says, okay, thanks. Yeah, I understand. So winner of this gets the 7th seed playoff. Loser plays the winner of Raptors and Bulls for the 8th seed. You got it, Jim B.
You got it, dude.
Yeah, you got it, dude. The damn Olsen twins.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Full House in years, bro. I still couldn't believe, like, as I got older, to realize that Bob Saget is actually one of the dirtiest comedians ever, but plays the best dad on TV. Like,
that's why when he got offered the job, he's like, "Wait, you sure you got the right Bob Saget?" Yeah,
that's great. They stole Bay from Detroit. I thought Bay sounded familiar from another team. Detroit. I knew he wasn't with Atlanta last year, but I wasn't sure where at. Ron Jeremy says the same goes for me. I'm not retired, but I can't shoot right now.
That's funny. That's actually pretty funny. God dog.
Ron Jeremy's
legendary.
A legend. All right, let's see what Miami can do here. They haven't got anything really going on offense yet. Lowry passing it over. I'd like to see this. I want to see them attack with Adebayo. I really want to see him get active as he goes inside and puts up the high floater and gets the bucket to go. This is where every point should come for at least the next 3 to 4 minutes. Just feed Adebayo. He's got the mismatch on one, and they need to abuse it. Wow, great shot by Bogdanovich for 3. But Adebayo's super late getting up court. Why is he being so lazy? This is play-in, guys. I know it's not live or die, but this has been the frustration of Miami all season, that there just hasn't been heart. Last year they played with heart. That's why they were the 1 seed and, great complementary defense. But how are you in the play-in in a game that allows y'all to have a break? Y'all will have to play every 2 days if you don't win this game. If not, you get a nice little week-long break almost. Get upfield and work your butt off. Hero knocks down a bucket.
True. Just letting you know, my internet is acting weird right now.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's probably because you were uploading that video as well. Lowry goes inside, spins, puts it off the backboard.
I'm going to close that.
That could be an asset in your line of work, John, the marathon man. Mike says, I'm happy we'll get a Westbrook revenge versus Durant series. I don't think that's still going on. I feel you, but I don't think that's still going on. I think Westbrook is finally just happy to be in a place that actually wants to utilize his skill. I mean, the Lakers were trying to single-handedly ruin this guy's career. Hero for 3. He's made the last one. Doesn't get that one. They needed that bucket. Hunter bringing the ball up, working it over to DeJounte Murray. Bogdanovich. Skip course pass, gets fumbled, but gathered back by Hunter. Hunter guarded by Tyler Hero. He wants that ISO, wants to go into the paint. He's going to get contact, kick out wide open. Bogdanovich. Dang. They're unstoppable right now. What's going on?
Miami doesn't want to be there. Like they don't want to be there.
As simple as that. Is that how you feel? Jim B says, who have you guys got winning the playoffs? It's like getting to the finals. In the Eastern Conference, I really like the 76ers. I know a lot of people are against me on that. They say they're overrated. I really like the 76ers. And then on the West, who I'm rooting for is honestly the Sacramento Kings if the Pels don't make it, which I have my concerns with that in general. Who I think will make it, though, I really think it's between the Warriors and the King. Warriors and Memphis, I think, are two good bets on.
Good choices. I mean, in the East, I think 76ers definitely have what it takes, especially with some of the stats I've kind of looking at lately about what Harden's been doing, which kind of quietly been doing it, but he's actually been doing had a really solid season towards the end of the year.
And the injuries on the Bucks doesn't help either.
And that's what I was saying. I would expect the Bucks to be there, but they've definitely had injuries towards a lot of part of the year. So 76ers more than likely. Boston is still a question mark because they can be there, they can show up big time, but they can also crumble quite elaborately. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the West, I mean, of course, I think the Warriors, if they get into the right mindset, there's nobody that can beat them. And that's not even me being a fan. I just think they're just that good. I think they really are that good. And Memphis definitely had the potential. It just depends on how their mindset is. If they go in trying to just be, like I say all the time, trying to be the villain, it's not going to work out the way they want it to work out.
Yeah. Jim B says, is there a chance we can get a Warriors-Grizzlies series? I think that's what everybody wants, man. It makes for good television. Man. It's competitive. I mean, it's not quite the level of the Bulls versus the Pistons back in the day, but it's good television. A little bit of it's corny. I mean, don't get me wrong. A little bit of it's corny. But I'm okay with that, dude. I like when players play against people that they hate. You know what I mean? Like, it brings out the best competition out of them. And hopefully they get a good reffing staff that, controls them, but allows them also to play and be physical. Like, we want a physical series. I miss when playoffs would have a scuffle at least once every other series. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see another physical series like that.
We'll see.
I mean, nowadays you can't even clap. That's against the rules.
Man,
so
real talk.
Got to be honest, as a new fan, I absolutely love it. Hey, that's good to hear, Jim. Yeah, we've actually so what we do on this channel, Jim, is we do live streams for the sports like in our area in the United States. So we do a lot of NBA, we do a lot of NFL. But we do edited content as well, and we have become new fans of a lot of different sports. We've watched some National Rugby League. We watched a little bit of rugby union. We can't do a whole lot of videos on rugby union, unfortunately, because they get claimed and blocked a lot. We've been doing a lot of cricket lately as well, trying to learn the ins and outs of it. We do have plans to do some live streams for the State of Origin match for the NRL. And then possibly in the future do some cricket as well. But we got to get to know cricket a little more. Like, I feel like we're still so new. We're hoping to bring on a couple of guys that want to come and join us with a stream to help, teach us the way of the game. And then, maybe in the future we can do some T20 matches and things like that. And Haslam is giving them an earful right now. 20 years, man. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I've barely been old. I've barely been out of diapers for 20 years, bro.
Yeah, that was like, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, I just got out. The beers flow right through me. I got tired of Mozzie making fun of me for going to the bathroom, so I just put on the adult pull-ups, bro, and I just let it rock.
That's too funny.
Mikey said, you heard Devin White request a trade from the Succaneers. I did not hear that, but does not surprise me that the whole team's going to fall apart now.
Yeah.
All right, Vincent bringing the ball up. Miami still down big. The deficit is now at 17. They just had a Haslam yelling. So let's see what they're able to do as Vincent pulls up from 3, doesn't get it, and only one person in the paint compared to Atlanta's 4 trying to get a board. You're just down big, but let's not go for offensive rebounds. Hunter. Great board by Adebayo. Going over the top. Adebayo bringing the ball up himself. Puts up a tough one. Draws the foul. Almost gets the bucket, but it's going to get 2 from the free throw line. And I said it earlier that they should be running through Adebayo, and they only gave him that one shot. And then this time he's like, you know what? I'm just bringing it up court myself. Y'all don't want to pass it to me. I'm going to take my own shot and create my own basket because I don't understand this. Let me work. Let me get their big in foul trouble. And let's take back this game through physicality.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to think of location? No. Let's go public.
Adebayo knocks down the first. And those of y'all that are here, if you do have the chance and you feel like we deserve the like, please hit that like on the video, guys. It really helps our channel grow. Like I said, get some more talking heads in here. These streams are so much more fun as people talk a little mess, rep their team, and all these good things. We also have a poll up, so please vote on the poll. We got 9 votes currently. No votes for the Hawks. That's crazy. I don't think we've ever had a 0 vote for the team winning, especially.
Oh wow!
Let's see. We'll see where it pans out at the end.
So also, just to give you guys a heads up, we know that the frame is smaller. There was a slight update. It gave me a partial update and actually changed my dimensions, and I didn't realize it till right now. So, because my video that I recorded, the dimensions of that didn't change. I don't know why, but now I see it on there. So
Adebayo gets his own rebound. Oh, misses
for the next
twice.
game.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out to us, Deck.
Yeah, definitely did not know.
Young's pass gets stolen. Strus for 3. No good. Lowry, or I'm sorry, couldn't get the rebound. Looked like Kyle Lowry.
Oladipo tried to get the putback. No good.
Oh, Oladipo.
Oladipo.
He looks just like Kyle Lowry from certain points, man. He's just a little taller, a little thinner. Young guarded by Butler. Butler's so good on the defensive end. Let's see if he can corral Young, the explosive scorer, and he can't. Man, Atlanta's
3 seconds.
Getting everything they want right now, man.
Floater. Yeah. It looks too easy for them right now.
Butler's going to get the ball in the post. Gets the screen from Vincent and Adebayo. Goes inside. Little Euro, but it's not going to fool Bay. Dejounte Murray does a Euro on himself. Is going to get rejected as well. Butler grabs the board. Ball's fumbling around. Finally gathered up by Adebayo. Great block.
Adebayo's going to bring it up. Pass it up to Butler. Butler on the left wing. Guarded by Hunter. Swing pass to Adebayo. Adebayo to Hero. Vincent. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo for the jumper. No good. Rebound Murray. The Heat are
baseline.
5 of 15.
Kicks out, almost stolen. That's tough, man.
He said Charles Barkley shouldn't have put $1 billion on the Heat. He's getting to the hole too easy, man.
I know Young is one of the more elusive players and stuff like that, and you try to play him to where you take away his 3 ball, but right now he's not trying to shoot threes. I think he's only attempted 2 so far. He's like, look, if y'all are just gonna give me high pressure up top, then I'm gonna show you that I'm faster than you. You're putting these big guys on me. I got the quicker step. I'm gonna get in front of them, and either I'm gonna get a foul or I'm gonna get a bucket. It doesn't matter. He's playing very smart basketball right now, which is again, we haven't watched a whole lot of Atlanta games this season, but this is a lot different Trey Young than what I've seen in previous years. And the fact that they want to trade him, was he not doing this during the regular season? Maybe that's the case, because
I don't know.
He's looking phenomenal right now. Great ball movement, great vision, not forcing things. It looks good. It looks good.
Maybe the idea about the trade is just they're not happy with his progression. Maybe he's not where they want him to be at this point. And so they're like, you know what, let's just screw it, you know what I'm saying, and build from around Murray. Which I don't know if that's the right option. I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was like, okay. Okay. Let's build around the guy that just created so much hate around him in one offseason away from the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's so weird. It's just so weird. I don't know how I did that.
Jim B says the athleticism of basketball players is seriously unreal. That's what I find so entertaining. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen like a lot of the high flyers. Some of those things those guys can do midair is amazing. Just looks amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like they're floating sometimes, man. You know, that's the thing. You know, a lot of people, because I know a lot of people, like even in the States, that really don't like watching basketball. Just because they feel like it's all over the place and it's hard to understand. And I'm like, don't try and understand a new sport right away. Just embrace the athleticism of the players. Like that's probably the most interesting thing I know for me, and I'm assuming for you as well when it comes to watching different sports, is the different abilities in each sports of the best players. Like their athleticism is so different from every single sport, from league to NFL to union to cricket, baseball, basketball. Like they're different things that make them so great is mind blowing.
Yeah. Recording. Excuse me.
I didn't realize the Classico started. I said I didn't realize the Classico start. USA playing Mexico.
Oh, I think I saw.
I went to a Classico a couple of years back. And watched Argentina and US play. That was really fun. I'm glad I could say that I got to watch Lionel Messi play a game. I haven't got to see Ronaldo though. I don't know if I ever will, especially since he switched to Saudi Arabia now. But
I would say it might be.
If he ever for some reason comes to the States, maybe for the World Cup, I'm gonna try and go see a Portugal game. If assuming that he'll still be playing with them in 4 years. I mean, just for their size as well. Yeah, man. And the bigger guys are only getting more and more athletic. Before there was your anomalies. Is that, I don't know how to pronounce words. There was your anomalies of bigs that were freakishly athletic. But now majority of bigs are crazy athletic as well. They have handles. They can bring ball up court. They can shoot threes. It's a completely different game.
Butler rejected by Capella.
And then Bay for 3 on the other end.
Bay. Well, I mean,
Butler bring the ball up, goes inside, gets blocked again. Capella back-to-back blocks. DeJounte Murray thought about the 3, decides to go inside. They feed Bay again for the corner. No good.
Oh. Capella with the rebound.
Grabs the offensive board, though, and they're going to call out of bounds.
Wow.
Why do they got this dude in?
The guy number 44.
Who's this white dude? This 44. Yeah, who is this guy?
I was just looking at that.
My dude is like playing like he looks like he's trying to be like an offensive lineman, trying to get inside his chest piece, trying to push him off, and he just can't do nothing.
I guess he was giving
Capella's just like,
I guess he was giving Adebayo a break.
Too small.
This is one of those things where you all players have had breaks throughout the
foul and hero.
That's number 3.
Who is the best player you've seen play in person?
Oh, I've seen Michael in person. I've seen MJ in person.
You've seen Michael in person? Yeah. No, then you win. You win.
MJ.
Let me see. I've yet to see, in the NBA. It's Kobe. I've seen Kobe play a lot. I've never seen LeBron play. I keep not being able to get tickets. Every time they come in, either he's not playing or I just bought something and I just can't spend the money, because to go to a Lakers game, even like nosebleeds is like $180. So like I can't squeeze that if I'm not ready for it. Kyle Lowry for 3.
The second free throw
knocks the bucket down. When you see the Kyle Lowry,
I just seen it right now. Updating the score. I think Lowry's the only one that wants to play right now.
So basketball. Yeah. But yeah, basketball wise is definitely Kobe. Soccer, Messi. Football. I mean, I've seen Drew Brees play. I've seen Aaron Rodgers. I've seen Peyton Manning. I've seen Tom Brady. So I mean, I guess Tom Brady, since I guess you'd call him the GOAT.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of NFL games though, because I used to have season tickets. So I've seen a lot of NFL players play.
Yeah, see, I've seen a lot of the guys before they got to the league. So, I mean, I've seen them before they became the man.
Yeah. Oh, Jim B, you have no idea the things that Non has experienced in the NBA realm. I don't know if you want to tell him the story about why am I forgetting his name now? The white boy for the Warriors. Why am I forgetting his name?
Chris Mullin?
The autograph signing. Yeah, Chris Mullins.
Oh, well, so the Warriors used to practice at a junior college where my dad worked, and I actually got really buddy with Chris Mullins. Great 3-point shooter. I think came out of St. John's University. Great person, good dude. And there was an opportunity when they had a bunch of kids at their practice facility to kind of do like a training thing. They teach them all kind of the game and all the stuff. Well, it was me and my cousins. I got my cousins to the event with my dad, and we were in line to get an autograph from Chris Mullins and like Rod Higgins and Tim Hardaway and all these other guys. And Chris Mullins, like looking down the line, he sees me and he screams my name because he knows who I am and tells me to come to the front line. And it was like crazy because I got to take my cousins and we were walking to the front of the line. And everybody's looking at us like, who are the hell are these kids? But it was just
right. It's like it was a red carpet moment, bro. It was a red carpet. It's like, yeah, everybody part the seas, bro. I'm Moses in this bitch. Get me to the front.
But it was cool to cool as like a young kid to feel that way. Feel definitely special for a moment,
I mean, yeah, and then 3-point competition
Manu
against
Bol.
Manu Bol's
Manu Bol's cousin.
Not the one we know now, but yeah, the cousin from back in the day.
Yeah. So Manu Bol is Bol's dad.
Yeah.
Trey Young have a little issues, guarded by Martin, trying to bring it down. Nice little pressure.
I'm glad they're finally pressuring him.
Gets back in Trey Young's hands, going to drive. This ball stolen by Adebayo.
Great defense. Finally. Time. Defense. Oh, my
Martin
God. It exists. Knock it down.
Oh,
please,
he
for
misses.
the love of God.
What up, Megan? Watching Padres and Mets.
Meg.
How's the game going? I'll say let's go Padres. I'm a Tony Gwynn fan. How good are the Kraken boys? Have a seed in the wild card. So excited, but we play Vegas on Friday. Martin goes, it's a chaos on the court. The game is okay. I mean, for the most part, Atlanta's dominating the game. That's how it feels. What do you say?
Bobo is Manut's son. Get it right. Block the bull. Yeah, my bad. He said cousin, and that threw me off.
No, I said I played his cousin.
You played and his cousin. Yeah, I know. I said cousin.
But I said Bobo is Manut's son.
Yeah. You gotta remember, there's a little delay. He probably typed that as soon as I said
it. 2-1 Padres. Can't stand the Padres. I'm a Dodgers fan. Oh, see, Megan. God dang it, you're a Dodgers fan. Can we put on a timeout? You need to be a Mariners fan. Like, Mariners have some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Being a Dodgers fan is almost as bad as being a Yankees fan.
True, Nate. True. Manute is the legend.
63-45. I heard saying it was wrong.
Oh, great block by Adebayo. Lowry bringing the ball up for the Heat. Just trying to get something going to close off this half. It'd be nice if they just get a couple points to make him have hope. Lowry knocks down another 3. You're right, dude. Kyle Lowry's been getting all the hate this season, but he's the only one looking to play right now. Him and Adebayo, even though Adebayo is not finishing at the rim, he's had, I think, 3 blocks right now. Lowry has 17. Dejounte Murray shoots a wild 3, doesn't get it to go. Lowry with the board, bring it up court. He wants to go straight to the cup. He kicks back, but it's going to get stolen and knocked out of bounds. So it's going to remain
a little bit
Miami.
too much in that.
Lowry's going to get bailed out there.
Megan says, I'm in order, Mariners, Yankees, and Dodgers fan. See, Mariners, I don't mind. It's the other two. The other two, yeah, just teams that win because they got money. It's another thing. I don't know.
I think Lowry came in and thought that he had the knees of his 22-year-old self when he drove into that basket right there, and he was like, "Wait, I can't jump." Do I give up at 3? What's up, my Nate? talking about like at the third quarter, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like looking back.
I heard saying it
No,
was
because
wrong way
he
around.
said
I got you.
third time's a charm. I've seen MJ too. He's
Oh, okay. Oh, did he say? Why am I
it
missing
was
some
above
of these?
Megan's
Wow,
comment
my
about the
goodness.
Padres.
Oh, Nate, my bad, bro. I'm like off my game right now. That's my fault, brother.
I know.
Y'all know we try to get to every single comment. If I miss some, that's my bad. It's just not paying attention. Trying to pay attention to the game.
We will say this though. If we miss a comment, just type it again. You know what I'm saying? We're not the ones that say, "Oh, don't spam." If we miss a comment, just type it again. You know, we do miss comments where, you know, we start talking to each other or we start trying to do something else. So we do apologize. Megan says,
Trey Young from the free throw line.
Mariners didn't smart man.
First.
Ichiro, yeah. Ichiro was kind of fire when he first came in. Once they figured him out, it was a different game.
There's a couple comments above that. Did you just run an ad, Non? Or did YouTube just do that?
YouTube did it on his own. I didn't do anything this time.
Okay. I was about to say that was a weird time to run an ad, but okay, YouTube ran an ad. If you got one, sorry guys. I got one too. Mikey said Charles Barkley was mocking Rudy Gobert, as he should, because Rudy Gobert is trash and he will not be traveling today. They gave him a 1-game suspension.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jim B says, what era of basketball would you guys say is your favorite? We're going to have different opinions on this based off of my experience. I'm a little bit younger than Non. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed like the late 2000, early 2010s. I really enjoyed that era. That was when Chris Paul was with the New Orleans Hornets. And it was still physical. Allen Iverson was a thing. He was one of my favorite players growing up watching. Whenever I played basketball, I wanted to be like Allen Iverson. Like I worked on all of his crossovers. The game was still a little physical. It wasn't quite as soft as it is now. So that was my favorite.
I mean, a lot of it, you know, the 90s for me is a great time period because there's so much that happened in the 90s. But I will say this, just because of the experience that I've had recently of how good the Warriors have played, I love this time period. I love this because I'm an actual Warriors fan, and we always been right on the cusp of making the playoffs or getting bounced in the first round. So to experience a title and then also multiple titles, it's probably, for a sports fan, it's my greatest time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I'll never forget. I'm so happy I was able to experience, you know, a Saints Super Bowl. Like it was something that nobody ever thought would happen. And, you know, I still think we should have gotten more. We got gypped a couple times. We made mistakes a couple times, but like to be able to experience that, I'll never forget that day.
Yeah.
Like if you've never had a team be able to win a championship or something like that in your life, like man, it's an experience. And like I was like at that prime age. Like it was 2009, so I was let's see, I was 13 or 14 years old whenever it happened. And it was like right at the brink of where you start really getting into sports, you know, like prior to that, you just kind of watched it because your dad had it on TV and you know, but you didn't know it. This is like, I was doing research. I remember once we won, I ran outside, ran down the street full speed, just cheering. I had a Saints flag. I'm waving it. I'm got my jersey flapping. I'm stuck on in traffic on the interstate because everybody's trying to get to New Orleans to party. We were going home. You know, they couldn't bring us kids to Bourbon Street. That just wouldn't work out. But we're stuck in traffic, and nobody was mad they were stuck in traffic. Everybody got out the car. Somebody in front of us had big subs and nice speakers. They were blaring the song that was played during Saints touchdowns and stuff. And everybody's just outside in the middle of the interstate, in the middle of Lake Pontchartrain. There's nothing but water surrounding us, and we're all dancing. Like it was a surreal moment. It was a surreal moment.
Now, I'm having issues too, bro. I'm seeing it on my phone now.
With what?
It keeps the YouTube.
Oh, it keeps buffering. Yeah, I saw it buffer a couple times.
The OBS is showing green, so it's showing green. CPU is only 6%, so that's doing fine. But the YouTube keeps pausing. Then go back up to, let's see,
Yeah, I think Nate was
the last
next.
one?
Or Meg.
believe
Meg said, then Non, we can't be friends. Sorry, not sorry. Well, that's it. That's it. Non, you and Meg aren't
That's
friends,
it.
bro.
It's
Feel
over.
free. You could
It's
take a
over.
time out and go cry in the bathroom if you need to. Okay, like I'm here. I'll hold it down for you.
I'll definitely have to do that.
Nate says, if you are a fan of 3, you definitely ain't a fan of any. Pick one. Nate got to use that quote twice in 2 days, bro. I respect
Twice
it.
in 2 days.
Meg says, Megan said Mariners, then smart man since Ichiro. Okay, all right, yeah, Ichiro was a goat, man. I saw MJ score 23, dish out 12 assists, and foul out. Rare game.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was rare.
All right.
Foul out.
That was against. Was that against the Knicks or was that against the Supersonics? I just saw that game, Nate. Meg says, I don't watch NBA on principle since the Sonics were taken out of Seattle. You sound like Nate. 90 Supersonics for me. That was an epic time. Nate says, Non be loving them late 2010s for some odd reason. Mikey says he was acting like he was going to punch someone and said, if you punch, you can't back up. That's fair. Jim B says, what was the most competitive era you guys saw from a competition standpoint? That goes back to the same, that I've seen. That goes back to that point in time because it was still very physical. Like the New Orleans Pelicans versus the San Antonio series in 2008 was one of my favorite series as a fan of a team to be able to watch. There was fights that broke out twice. David West punched Tim Duncan. I think Robert Ory was on that team. He was getting physical with Tim. That was really fun. What about you, Nan?
See, like, as far as competitive, man, it's hard because there's, when it comes to the Warriors, there were points where everybody, the reason why people got tired of the Warriors winning because it just felt like it wasn't competitive enough. Where they were just running, dominating the West, and it was just kept meeting LeBron. So to me, that's not, that era was not.
It was a weird. That was a weird era, man.
Yeah, it was definitely.
That was a weird time for basketball. That was a weird.
Everything was pre. What made it weird was the fact that the Warriors wasn't doing nothing special. They were just playing traditional basketball. They were playing actual traditional basketball, and it was just working because nobody else was trying to do it. Now everybody's trying to do it, but also everybody's trying to play small.
The one thing I would say too, though, is that era is what's created this era. Which this is, even though defense isn't there, and that's a lot of because of officiating. We talked about that in yesterday's stream as well. Of the officiating is too lenient towards the offense, and that we wish they would change that up. But it made other players have to be better to get into the league. Yes. And you're starting to see more well-balanced competition where anyone between 1 and 8 can win in a series, not in all instances, but it's becoming more and more common.
I do agree with that.
Meg said, I was so glad I could see the Seahawks win the big dance. So wished I was in Seattle for the party. Yeah, it's an amazing experience. And then Nate with the YouTube issues. Yeah, we think it's a YouTube thing. Hopefully they get it fixed up. Maybe it's just a lot of people streaming right now because a lot of sports streamers that is definitely picking up on YouTube right now. Probably a lot of people streaming, and maybe they're just having some issues with their servers. Meg says dropping in and out of same as the party in Seattle after the win. Jim B said it's okay for me now. Did go out for a second. Okay, good. Nate says Lakers when I saw MJ. Okay, it was the Lakers game. Okay, so was that with Magic, or was that post Magic? Was that like the Kobe days? Because Magic played when
it's a good possibility that's a Magic era.
MJ was young, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't Magic older, like going out of the league whenever MJ was kind of coming in?
Yeah, he still had
am I mixed up?
He still had a little time. He was, his time got messed up because of the whole, getting HIV. That's what really got him to leave the league early, really. And they tried to come back after and they changed the rules about how they take care of cuts and scratches and all that stuff. So that's why the games get stopped so quick now. It's because of that time period. when they see
Yeah, well,
blood.
that's also why if anyone bleeds now, it's a wrap. They either got to pull them out. Sometimes they'll give them like 10, 15 seconds, but most of the time they make them just call a full blown timeout now or trade them in.
Oh, it was his retirement year. I got you.
It was Clippers, but at Staples. Oh, okay, I got you, Nate. Nate said those Knicks/Heat games in the late 90s were awesome as well. Who was on the Heat back then? Was that the Shaq years? Or Shaq came, that was after. Shaq played for Shaq was Orlando, then Lakers, then Heat. Yeah, that's right.
And then Boston.
Who was on the Heat team back in the 90s? I'm trying to think.
I'm like, is that the Harold Miner era? I know Harold Miner ended up over there. I don't remember who was all over there.
Yeah. And those of y'all in the comments, make sure those of y'all that are viewing, let us know what's y'all's favorite. Thank you, Nate. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it away. Those of y'all, let us know what's your favorite era of the NBA. Who's your favorite team or player, not team, player of all time? Let us know in the comments, guys. Let's see. Jim B said, "Yeah, I watched the Magic documentary. Really harsh what happened to him and how his career was cut short." That was like the HIV like era, right? Like that's the same. Wasn't that during the same time of the guy from what's the damn band? Got it, as well as NWA.
Oh, you talking about the guy from Queen?
What's the what?
Was it Queen?
Yeah, the white dude with the mustache. I think it's Queen. That has Romanian Baptist or whatever it is.
I think that's Queen.
I always forget the name of the song.
I think that's Queen. I think the group
Queen. Yeah, it's Queen.
Yeah,
it's Queen, and then your boy from NWA and all them. That was like whenever this had that
but also
big
too like this
epidemic of
the movie. They changed that part of the story. That part of the story is not 100% true. Yeah,
for the NWA movie or for the Queen
it's
movie?
Not 100% true.
Okay.
I read about that.
Really?
Yeah,
that movie was really good. I enjoyed it. I didn't know what the truth was, but I normally don't like those types of movies. But I really liked it. Freddie Mercury. Thank you. Yes.
So when you said Freddie, the last name popped in my head. But yeah.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Meg. Nate said, blame Karl Malone. That dude is not a good dude. Yeah, that dude's a piece of shit. I was so surprised they actually allowed him to be there during the All-Stars. That's unbelievable.
I'll be like this. I didn't even know about that other stuff. Because he's not a player. He's not a player I really cared about. You know what I'm saying? I was never a fan of anybody from Utah. I respect
Malone. Malone played with Stockton.
John Stockton and Jeff Hornacek. But I was never a fan of them. Like when it's one of those things. Like if you're not, even if you weren't a Jordan fan when they played Utah, you was a Jordan fan that series. You did not want to see Utah win anything.
Yeah, because you just didn't like. You didn't want.
And I like Stockton. Yeah. I just did not like Karl Malone.
Yeah. And Ron Jeremy says Karl Malone, great guy. Karl Malone's a terrible guy with good marketing.
Yeah, with good marketing. Yeah.
Megan says I'm a huge Queen fan and was devastated when he died. They very talented, man.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Like I said, I knew some of their songs and stuff like that, but I didn't realize I knew as many songs as what I did. Like, because I've told you before, like that whole like movies. 90s, 80s era. I've heard a lot of these songs, but I never knew who they were. I just heard them, and then when I watched the movie, I was like, wait, they sang that? I was like, oh my god! My parents used to bump that at the house.
Yeah, their music, so much of their music in the 80s and 90s was used in movies, and not always like the full song, but so much of it was used in movies. You'd be surprised how much of their music you really, really just know.
Right. But let's go ahead, guys. I know we're going to try and stay on topic during the playoffs, guys. We're going to try. So if y'all ever see us getting too far off topic, please be like, hey, basketball, and then we'll be like, yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. But we are going to go ahead and check out the box scores. We're going to come check out the box scores as we're about to wrap up the halftime here. Atlantic Hawks up big. They're up 15. We're up by 20 at a point.
Yeah.
But Heat under Kyle Lowry, the most unexpected player to do something big since his regular season has been horrid this year. Have at least gave him a little bit of a hope.
Yeah,
and we know in today's NBA,
life.
there's no there's no deficit too large until you get to like the later half of the fourth quarter. But 65-50 is the score. And leading the way is Trey Young. Trey Young is doing everything right in my eyes right now. He hasn't made a three-pointer. He is 0 from 4 from 3. But his initiation to go into the cup and try to get a layup, if they're going to go ahead and guard him that way, I think it's phenomenal by him. And so on top of his 13 points, he also has 6 assists and 6 rebounds. Trey said, I'm trying to get a triple-double. He said, y'all are trying to get rid of me. He said, I hope y'all do, because I'm going to go get a bag somewhere else. Someone's going to pay me. Nate said he hopes it's the Knicks. And then other than that, man, I'll tell you what, the bench for the Hawks is really eye-opening right now. They're playing 9 players. Bogdanovich has 10 points, 2 for 4 from 3, 3 for 5 field goal range, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a rebound. Bay has 11 points, 3 for 7 for 3, not as efficient, but he's made some big 3-point buckets. He also has 2 rebounds. And then Okongwu has 10 points, 3 assists, and 1 board. Capella not doing great on the offensive end, but does have 2 blocks and 11 rebounds already.
Oh, wow.
3 of them being offensive, 8 on the defensive end. That's great work by Capella, who's dominating Adebayo, which I thought this would be a little bit more of a contest. When we take a look over at Miami, Jimmy Butler, bro. Yes, bro, 3 for 12 is unexcusable. And he's not missing what would that be? 9 easy shots. He's missed like 6 easy ones, layups that he should make 9 out of 10 times. Shots from his spot at the mid-range that he's not knocking down. I need him to get his head out of his ass. Butler has, like I said, 11 points. He does have a block, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Adebayo struggling, 2 for 7, has 5 boards, also has 2 blocks and 3 steals. So he's doing well on the defensive end, but is struggling to create buckets. Tyler Hero has 9 points, shooting 4 for 9, 1 for 4 from 3. And off the bench, the big story, Lowry coming off the bench nowadays has 19 big ones, 6 for 8 shooting, 2 for 3 from 3-point range. Also has 4 rebounds and an assist to add on top of it. Before we get right back into it, what do you need to see from Miami Heat to change this? And what do you want to see from Atlanta to continue?
Miami just need to show that they freaking give a damn about this game. Like they're playing like, you know what, we can go into the other game and win, and we'll still make it to the playoffs. Like there's no sense of urgency. I want to see, pretend like you actually care about playing basketball for another 30 minutes. Just give me 30 minutes of actual gameplay, real gameplay, and then let's see what happens. But they just look like uninterested. And as far as Atlanta,
I agree.
Keep playing your game. They don't want to play? Fine. Shove it down your throats. Period.
Hey, Ron knows all about that. Ron says, Zach, what are your favorite teams? I'm a New Orleans Saints fan and a New Orleans Pelicans fan, Ron. Ron also says Jimmy Butler needs to be Rachel Nichols if the Heat want to go deep in the playoffs. Oh, needs to see Rachel Nichols. Let's see. Supersonics with deadlift. That man was laser focused on winning, especially against MJ. Yeah, we know you're a big deadlift fan. They're big deadlift fan. Nate says, if you think Carl is a good guy, talk to his eldest child and his mom. Tough. Karl Malone can't control his snake like me.
so wrong with you.
I saw Queen and Adam Lambert live a couple of years ago in the pouring rain. Was on Brian May's side of stage at ground level.
Adam Lambert got vocals too. He got some great vocals.
Nate said, this is big. Who wants Giannis after 5 days rest? Maybe a week by now. Nobody.
5 days rest.
That maybe Nate, but you think you're risking that to just not play Giannis? Like, is that really what you would do? I just don't. I don't know, man. You just gotta win. Like, you just gotta win. Any team come out and shoot.
Nice little shot. Hero now with 13 points. Murray
finally playing a little bit of defense on Trey Young. DeJounte Murray's getting trapped in the corner, rolls out.
Little selfish basketball right now. Clint Capella once again cleaning up the glass.
Board for points. So Butler's going to bring it down for Miami. Pass over to Tyler Hero. Hero guarded by Trey. He's going to go ahead and pull up a shot from the left side and gets the bucket to go. Atlanta wants a timeout. And I'm not mad at this timeout. I do think it's a little early though. I understand, it's back-to-back consecutive buckets, but you score on the other end as well. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste, especially in today's NBA where no lead is safe. I don't know if you call it right there. Maybe if you would have went 0 for 2, maybe, but
yeah, because I'm not sure. Is Tyler Hero that player that you don't want to get like? Is he the one that if they get hot, we in trouble? Like I don't see him as like that type of player. Like is he that kind of shooter?
I mean, I know he can get streaky, and he has played a lot better this year. Granted, as much crap as I talk about him, but I'm not mad at that bucket. If it's back-to-back wide open threes, maybe. But he drives inside, shoots up a 2. Like, it is what it is. You scored on the other end, is what it is. You still won in the aggressiveness aspect, winning the offensive board by Clint Capella. I don't think it's a need for a timeout right there that you might need later on.
Yes, yeah. I'm more so saying like, okay, when somebody's playing the Warriors and Klay hits 2 threes back to back, they call timeout because they know Klay doesn't need to dribble the ball. He can score at will if he really gets once he focuses. So I understand when they call that timeout. But this time after Hero, I'm like, is he that kind of shooter? Where you feel like you got to call timeout because he just made a mid range?
Right. I don't and that's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth that. I don't think it's worth that.
Yeah.
Especially we're not even 2 minutes in. Ugh. Ron Jerry said, yeah, that's what I tell my girls always. That's what I said, Ron. I told you, I got you, baby. Meg says, I also now have a hand-signed replica of Brian May's guitar sitting in my living room. Okay, Meg.
That's cool.
Right. That's cool. I don't really have any cool signatures, man. I got a Michael Thomas signature. I have a Pierre Thomas signature. That's really it. I don't have any cool autographed items, but I'm also not one to go buy one. I want to get it because I feel like signings are all in the experience. Like if you're buying it, I mean, you're buying it, to sell it. Like I like the story behind it. Like when I got MT's signature, it was such a funny experience because they had a obvious cougar that was like trying to like put her titties in his face, like trying to get signed and stuff like that. And I just reached my ball over her and he signed mine instead of her. Like he was like, yeah, I'm not messing with this crazy white lady. Like, so I was like, I have that now. So like, I won't forget that, I am still mad though that I didn't ever got my picture of me and Steph Curry. That makes me so mad. You have no idea how much that actually aggravates me. That I sat down. It was like his second year in the league. I liked him a lot in college. He was still trying to find his way, but I got a picture with him. He was sponsored by T-Mobile at the time, and T-Mobile never sent us the email with the picture. So bad.
Because I had T-Mobile, I'm not surprised.
Saw a couple more comments as we're still in a commercial break here. And Roger was have a signed panty from Lisa Ann. Nate says, still believe this is Bucks to lose, but Golden State could roll through number 3, number 2, number 1 to gain steam.
Possible.
True. Megan says Brian May has been a hero since I was 14. I'm now 46, and so you can't keep up with Brian is more a man than you will ever be. Meg, you do know who Ron Jeremy is, right? Like he's a troll. Right?
He's a troll, so we don't disregard trolls.
He's a troll, yeah.
They just make for an entertaining conversation. We don't take him serious, though.
At least he's not a rude troll, because we've had a handful of those. But the score is within 11. 3 for Vincent. No good. That should be a foul on Murray, and it was.
It will be a foul call on
Murray. Jim says, that's one thing as a new fan I'm having to come to terms with is all the timeouts. Yeah. I mean,
it's a money thing.
That especially from especially someone that watches soccer or grew up watching soccer is definitely weird.
Yeah, you're used to watching so much of the game and not that much for advertisement. Quick back door for Butler.
It gets worse in the playoffs because now commercials are like double in length. It does get annoying, Jim. Trust me. We all hate it as well. I'm wearing his watch or a replica. Cool. Jimby says, also because the country where I'm from, mostly all sports have no timeouts. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
From the UK.
Welcome
Nice
to
Aussie
America
here.
where we care about the
Zach is
commercials
having a
more
little
than the
drink.
players.
Always. Yes. Tyler Hero gets a wide open floater. Within 7. Miami ready to play in the second half. Maybe Haslam's like, you know what, dude? I didn't play that last game and had to sit in an ice bath for 2 days just for y'all to come out and blow it against the Hawks. Adebayo with the rebound off the missed Trey Young floater. Adebayo skip pass, corner, Vincent, 3. No good.
Oh, he was
always having a little
wide open too.
Great cut by Bay and great
Trey
feed.
to Murray to Bay off the glass. Hawks back up by 9.
I do indeed, and that's why I said what I did, Zach. And I'm still waiting for the comeback from Ron. Oh, okay. Just making sure you knew. Just making sure you knew, Meg. Just making sure you knew.
So
I figured you did, but just had to double check.
Yeah, so you haven't been here in a while. We have Ron Jeremy,
Ron Burgundy.
We have Ron Burgundy. Who else was it? It was somebody else.
Borat.
We have Borat, and we don't know where they came from, but we do appreciate their conversation.
Great 3 in the corner by Strus. And another timeout by Atlanta. That's 2 within 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Declan said, yeah, it is annoying. Yeah, dude, it's definitely annoying. It's definitely annoying. I understand timeouts to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, but I just wish they weren't just as long. You know what I mean? Like let all the timeouts be 30 seconds to a minute. There's no need for 5-minute timeouts. There's no need. 30 seconds or a minute, get some water, go over a gameplay real quick, and then call it a day. Or if you want to take away 30-second timeouts and just made all timeouts a minute or a minute and a half, then do that, and then that's fine. Don't have these 5-minute long timeouts. It's stupid. Yeah. It's horrible for the viewers. I know they're trying to make their money, but y'all already are a $1 billion company. Please relax. But the one thing you guys do smash us on is entertainment during the game. We have none of that over here. Yeah. Do you watch Jimby? Do you watch on like League Pass and stuff like that? There's specific teams, especially that do have like really good like timeout performances, halftime performances that show up their local talents and things like that. That stuff is pretty fun, but you don't get to see that unless you're at the game or if it's on League Pass and you're seeing what's being broadcasted to the actual stadium.
Or if you got a good way of bootlegging stuff. But I know you've been to the Pelicans games. Yes. Have you seen the lady that does the balancing act with the bowls? Have you seen her?
Not this year, but I've seen her before. They've always had her. She's been around for like 10-15 years.
But that's what's funny. Like she was only for a long time only doing like Warriors games. I think she's from San Francisco, and then I guess somebody else seen her. They invite her to their stadium, and now she's like going everywhere, like everywhere. I was like, she's getting paid now for balancing freaking bowls on a unicycle. It's like that's so crazy. She's making so much money off of that.
Dex says all about the cha-ching.
All about the
such high levels of audience you lads have. Wait, that's all y'all. We appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in, man. Trust. Ron Jeremy says, "Fly Eagles fly." Watching Mahomes raising Lombardi high. Hey, look, Dak might still be recovering. Ron, be nice to him. He might still be recovering. Yeah, live and entertainment at the actual games. Yeah, it is fun. It is entertaining. Now, some of them are misses. Unfortunately, they normally only do the good shows whenever it's a good game. You know what I mean? But they do have some. And in like the bigger market areas have a lot better stuff than like what small markets like New Orleans has. Like, but being from New Orleans, I do like when we bring in like local jazz guys. Like some of these guys are people that I've seen perform on the street. Like I've seen them perform on Jackson Square or something like that, and now they're in a big stadium performing to 20, 30,000. Like that's really cool.
There's some guys that was in the Bay Area that used to do the bucket drumming. They used to come to when it was in Oakland. They've been invited to the stadium a couple times, but I don't think I've seen them since they've been to San Francisco.
Yeah. Jim, if you have Instagram or Twitter, I'm gonna drop down our socials whenever we go to games, or if you ever go to the game, or anyone on in our Real Fan Sports community goes to games, y'all can send us pictures and videos of y'all experience there, and we do post that on our channel, especially on our Instagram stories. So, this channel is all about the fans and the fans' experience and things like that. So, please follow those and send us stuff as you go to games.
DeJounte Murray just scored a 2, so now has 9 points. Ball switch passed over to Hero. Hero looking for the screen. Gonna bail out of the screen. Swing pass to Butler. Butler guarded by Murray in the paint. Turnaround jumper. And it's good. And the foul call.
Finally, and one. All right, now this is where things get dangerous for Atlanta, because that's a tough bucket for Jimmy Butler. Guarded by a great defender, DeJounte Murray turns around. Murray gets into his space, into his landing zone, knocks down the shot, gets the and one, and now this is where Miami has a chance to take over here. Ron says, I like fan experiences. Dude, I salute you for being who you are, bro. Have you ever done like role play on like Grand Theft Auto or something like that? Because you'd be perfect at it. You got like instant responses to everything. Yeah. Jim B said, what a shot that it was, man. Ron should do half times like a Steve Irwin inspired reptile shit.
That's hella funny. It's going to be a turnover on the Hawks.
Backcourt violation.
My goodness. Megan says, would you like me to send you some photos from the Hawks games I went to? Yeah, send them. Send them.
Yeah, send them. We post. You send it to them. We post them. Yep.
We tell people if you're able to send short videos, we'll post that too. Just because we want to show the other fan experiences from other places. We've been able to show stuff for Zach with the Pels. Of course, I'm nowhere near Vegas. If I ever do Vegas, trust me, there'll be footage on some channel.
Right. Yeah. We've talked about it a lot, and we have some ideas to make our whole channel more about the fan experience. It's just kind of waiting for the right time, figuring out how to do it the right way. That way you get the best experience from it. But we want to show the fans' perspective. That's why we are Real Fan Sports.
Yes.
We don't claim to be experts of any of these sports or in some fancy analysis. We are fanalists. We are fans of a team, fan of the sport, and we like to have fun and then shout out you guys, bro. It's a showcase for the people that tune in every single week to watch their favorite teams try and get a win.
Jim B said,
Collins.
okay, man, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, definitely do that. Megan says, okay, we'll send them to ID.
Good job by Collins.
That'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have something that might be a little bit too big, but it'll fit an email, if you look around and Zach, our email is right there.
Yes.
Nate says, I saw Marshawn's first pro TD. That's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Beast mode.
DeJounte Murray guarded by Adebayo. He's going to pass out of it. Go out to Collins for 3. No good, but great. Another offensive board for Capella. He's going to get the foul on Jimmy Butler, though. Jimmy doesn't like the call, but he did touch his hand. I don't think it affected the shot, but he did touch it.
Yeah. Slap hands. Slap hands. See, Ron Jeremy said, I'll do a halftime.
Ron says, I'll do a halftime.
And moderated by Warren Burgundy.
Ron's going to be the announcer. Lisa Ann's going to be there, I'm assuming, Ron. Mike said, Pels in 4. We got to get to where we could be in 4, Mikey, but I agree, always.
Megan said, Nate.
Nice Jim B would be, what would be, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying what Megan said. Go ahead.
I got you. Jim B says, what would be the best game to go to in the regular season to get the best experience as a first-time attendee? In the NBA? You know, that's a really good question. It depends on what you want, man. It really depends on what you want. If you go late season, you'll enjoy a Warriors game because they really try to turn it up during the late season.
Yeah.
I'm big personally on seeing you know, guys that are going to go down as legends. Being able to see LeBron, and whether you're a fan or not is an experience, in itself. But like a Memphis Warriors game is probably the best watch stuff right now, to be honest, in the NBA. As far as competition level and trash talk, it's probably the best. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my mom's cooking something. I smell it. I smell the onions browning.
She cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Young makes the first free throw.
Gets good seeds to a regional team like Pell's game with Zach. Hey, come on, man. Yeah, try and get you some good seeds, especially if you're gonna if you ever come in from a different country, come in and get you some good seats. You don't have to get floor seats, but like spend a little penny and enjoy the experience, man.
That's one thing where I say maybe we need to get
Lowry's gonna get blocked by DeJounte Murray.
Maybe we need to get like a geeks. What is it called? Geek Seat, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, SeatGeek.
Yeah, we need to get an affiliation with them so we can help people get discounts on their tickets.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Nice three.
That actually would probably be. I think that'd actually be pretty doable since we cover so many different teams too.
Yeah,
that might be something I'd look into.
77-68, 4:47 to go. Currently on our clock. Go ahead.
Bam Adebayo with 8 points. Trey goes in. No defense goes near him, and he was surprised with it. Wanted to pass it out and decided to go ahead and put the simple one off the glass.
I think they're scared to get
Butler bring it up. They are down by 9. I think so too. Butler with the ball gets into a spot. I'm so surprised he doesn't just pull right there. He tries to get the ball down low to Adebayo, but he's going to get fouled by Collins. Nate says, and definitely avoid back-to-back games. Pick a standalone game, less chance to star sit. Yes. Definitely try to find a game where they at least have 1 day, if not 2 day breaks.
Great advice, Nate. That's very good advice.
Yeah, Nate's actually a really good person to ask this question because Nate has traveled to the States and went to a lot of games in a lot of different cities and states. So he definitely knows the ins and outs and the tricks to get your best bang for your buck.
Clint Capela's going to hit to the bench, and I believe Trey Young and Collins as well.
Adebayo checks out as well. Strus for 3.
Or 3-14.
No good. DeJounte Murray driving on Lowry, using that tall wingspan to go over the head of him and gets the easy lay. Back above 10. Miami closed it within 7. But now back up to 11-point deficit. Strus from the corner and gets, oh my God, try to send that one to the upper deck. Okongwu with the big rejection.
He's like, here's a souvenir for somebody.
Right. Megan says, I was in the southern end zone at the Lumen Field under the 12th flag at the ground level with my best friend behind the goalpost. Yeah. And, different stadiums have different places that are more energetic with great fans. Like the Pels, we have the Pels Hub area, which is it's a design area for a increased fan experience. And there's different things like that in every stadium.
Zeller did not give up on it. 3 rebounds and finally gets the putback. 81-72.
Jim B says, yeah, if I'm coming over from the UK, I need to know these things, man. Yeah, Grizzlies Warriors would be a great, or like you said, seeing LeBron and Curry play even would be amazing, I'm guessing. Without a doubt.
It's the experience.
I mean, there's there's not a whole lot of people, that get to say they've seen that, especially if they're from another country as well. I've seen LeBron play. I've seen, Steph Curry play. These guys that are going to go down as, within the top 5, top 10 ever to do it. Butler inside gets the foul. Got to convert that and one, though. Got to convert that and one.
I'm not saying that he will, but say Steph wins a 5th ring. Where do you place him then?
I mean, you know, I like LeBron, so I mean, I have him at 3.
But that's my thing.
3, 4 at the highest. 4 at the highest.
Do you still place LeBron that high when Steph has won 5 in the LeBron era?
It's a debate. It is a debate for sure.
Yeah,
it's a debate for sure. Personally, like I said, I got him at 3 or 4. I think that puts him above Magic. That puts him above all these guys. But I didn't watch those guys play either, so that's why it's hard for me to like give an opinion because I really don't know about like I know of their game, but I never like watched film or highlights to see like how dominant they actually were in that time. You know, like same with like Wilt and stuff like that. I know Wilt was one of the most dominant players to ever play the game, but
yeah, but he got punked by Bill Russell, so.
But he got punked by Bill Russell. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's started looking
quite frequently.
Miami back down by 10. Tyler Hero with the ball shoots a long 3. Good bucket. Back within 7.
My goodness, man. Sadiq Bey is playing real nice, man.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Johnson gets the lucky roll. As shot clock was about to expire, the score is now within 9, 85-76. Atlanta holding the lead, 1:43 left in the third quarter. Butler bringing the ball up. I think he likes this matchup. He's calling for the ISO. He's going to put him down the post. Turns around, fades, right side off the glass. But again, Jimmy Butler missing layups.
Offensive rebounds, 14-4. 14 for Atlanta, 4 to Miami. 11 points off of their 14 rebounds, and Miami has 4 points off of 4 rebounds.
Nate said, I had Bills season tickets front row in the rock pile. Real fans. Was awesome, and I could pee in a timeout as the stairs were next to me. Oh, that's perfect. Jim B said 5th ring and an MVP. If he gets another MVP, then I'm really.
See, but that's the thing. Like you mean MVP for the
argument.
finals, or MVP for the season? Like that's
no MVP.
That's more.
If he gets MVP for a season again,
that's like
then that would be
the MVP
insane.
for the finals thing. That's such a goalpost answer. That's such a pushing the goalpost back.
Oh no! For the finals, yeah. I agree. No, I agree. I agree with that. I'm talking about an MVP season. If he gets another MVP season somehow, then that's next level. But they don't play for that, and I don't think he ever will anymore.
Well, because he's going to play. He don't care about that. He's going to play
as many games, but he don't care. Yeah, he don't care. That's true. But that'll go into the debate.
He wants rings.
I don't know. Because people are going to argue that he's been with my majority of the same big 3, except for the KD years, and that it's a team one, accomplishment of winning a championship. Even though it is under him and he's the lead horse in the battle, that's going to be the comparison and the argument that you're going to have. I mean, he's beaten.
But at the same time,
so many different records. He's elevated and changed this type of game. So, like, I see the debate why someone would say Steph is above LeBron. I personally I wouldn't put him there.
My thing is if he gets a 5th ring in LeBron era, you cannot put LeBron at the high level because then he's not as dominant as to be a number 3. He's just not that dominant. And the problem is like people they call the Warriors a super team. It's like, how do you call them a super team when they drafted everybody? That's not a super team.
Yeah, they built it. No, I agree with you.
Now the KD thing, okay, I'll give you that, but that's one person, literally one person.
Nate says, got to see Ray Allen hit a 3 and OT to win on my 30th. That was the best experience.
Cool.
Oh, that sounds fire, Nate. That sounds fire. I'm trying to think if there's any like big like last minute score games that I've been to. I know there was a couple with the Saints.
See, all mine's deal with college. Mine's because I was on
Yeah,
college.
I was going to say you were with college a whole bunch. I know.
Yeah, I see the.
I don't think
notification
NBA
that
I had any big games. I was gonna go to the NBA. Me and my dad were like this close from going to NBA Finals games with Miami versus Dallas one year because we were going on a vacation in. We're docking out on a cruise in Miami, but we were gonna get to Miami a day early, and we were like, we can get tickets to the Finals game and go. And then his girlfriend at the time was like, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna sit in a car, like, are you going to want to pay for another hotel room and all this stuff? So we ended up just leaving later. And I was like, Dad, we should have just went, bro. We should have went. Should have freaking went.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably been to like 1 or 2 playoff games with the Warriors. Like I said, Warriors are always first round exit. So
yeah. Hero up top, guarded by Bay.
The putback.
Oh, you must have skipped ahead of me again.
I'm behind because I still my stuff was great. I could jump.
Oh, you're behind me. Jump to live. I've been pausing to get up to you. Jump to live, and then we'll figure it out. Because it kept dragging me back
when the internet, when YouTube was doing whatever it was doing.
When the internet was messing up. Yeah. Nate says, I think it depends how big a part he plays in another finals win. I mean, I would assume he's going to play a big part. I mean, he played a big part last year.
He's the go-to guy, really.
Where do you guys have Kobe? Man, there's so many players, bro. You have Kobe in top 3?
I have Kobe. Yeah. Because I to me, it's like you can't, if he's a carbon copy of Jordan, you can't have him out of the top area. But that's just me. I know a lot of people don't have him up there, but I think a lot of people disrespect Kobe too. They like I've heard guys
and I disrespect them so much. I try to say it not as I try to have it not as a disrespect thing, because I try to think about like the players that came before him that I've never seen and that I can't experience. Like MJ is my number 1. I don't think MJ can be past number 1. I just really can't. I do have LeBron second with his accolades and things that he's done, whether you don't like the way he's cheesed some of them and the super teams and, lay GM and all this stuff. That is what it is. Right now, I have Curry I have him at 5 or 4. 3 would have to be, it's not Kobe. I'd have to put like Magic there. 4 or 5 for me, at least, out of what I've seen is either Curry or I don't know if I put Kobe at 5. Like I think I have Kobe more around 6, because like I feel like people that don't put Shaq in their top 5 are crazy. The dude was so dominant in the league.
Yeah, he definitely was really dominant.
I don't know. It's hard, man. I think anybody could argue anything and still be right. Truly. I think that's where it's at. I think anyone could argue it. And so and guys, for y'all to know too, we will have a series coming out eventually. We're not sure if we're going to drop in the summer, if we're going to drop it during the start of next NBA season, the midpoint, but because we're really trying to take our time with it, we've been taking a little break from it. But we're going to have a series where we're going to talk about the GOATs in the NBA through the decades. It's going to be I believe a 5 or 6 part series. And it's going to be backed up with stats comparing the different eras and all the greatest teams from the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all that good stuff. It's going to be really fun. Don't have a release date, so don't hope on it, but we're going to have something that's going to break all this down, because it's such a great conversation, man.
Nate says, if they didn't whiff on Wiseman, I think because they didn't have the opportunity to actually get him into the game, and that's unfortunate, because trying to blend the older generation with the younger generation, there wasn't space for Wiseman, because Wiseman's development was taking a little bit longer than what they wanted. He wasn't height wise and rebound wise, he was perfect, but to do what Looney does just innately and what Draymond does innately, he just wasn't there yet, and that just sucks.
Yeah. Nate says he is option 3, then no. Okay. Nate says, okay, you read that. He had a former super team. Cleveland was horrible at drafting and recruiting, and KG, Pierce, Allen, Rondo, man, kind of had no choice. I do agree with that. Like, people get mad at LeBron for forming the super team, but Celtics did do it first.
Oh yeah, I never
they
said
had to
they
try
did.
and compete with them.
I mean, honestly, if you go back to even further,
well, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying people
yeah.
in general.
That's why I laugh at when people like Charles Barkley say, like, even though people won't consider it a super team,
super
but the team
teams always exist.
The team they put together would be considered a super team at this point. You know what I'm saying? The talent he put together.
Oh, great finish!
Wow.
What do you? Tell me when you see that.
I just
dunk.
seen it. Yeah,
you saw it.
It's just moving a little slow,
perfect.
but I saw it.
And Kyrie left. He had to do it. I will put my hand down on this. That Cleveland win against the Golden State might have been one of the best finals ever. If you're not a Golden States fan, I thought that was a insane finals. How that turned out.
It was definitely insane.
That was top tier. That was top tier NBA right there.
Kyrie was so much more
for Lakers' success, Kobe or Shaq? Oh, okay. I like that debate. Guys in chat, let us know. Y'all let us know y'all's opinion on that one. That's a hard one. Take over for a second. I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah. Who was more important for their success? I'd have to really think about that, because that's a hard one to really debate. I mean, because at the same time, like, Kobe did win after Shaq left. So if we're looking at success as being the titles won, then you go with Kobe, because Kobe won after Shaq left. But if you're measuring something different, then let me we talking and not updating the score. Lowry,
but Shaq also won. I know it was under a full blown D Wade lead, but he did win afterwards.
No, but I'm saying for the Lakers. He said important for the Lakers' success.
Yeah.
So Lakers as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Kobe still won after him.
They made the right choice.
He won with multiple iterations.
Right choice, so
honestly, yes.
Trade for 3.
Yes and no. I think the right choice would have been making them as young men sit their asses down and make up. That would be the right choice.
Yeah.
Y'all act like big ass
whatever
babies.
You gotta do and act like adults.
Oh, damn it.
Yep. And that's one of the biggest regrets. And I think that still weighs on Shaq.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think he's playing a part whenever he talks about it. I think he truly realizes that if he would have stayed, they win 5, 6, 7 championships.
They win several more. There's not one. They win several more.
Mm-hmm. You're asking because it may influence top 5. And you're right, Jim, because, I mean, if you look at it that way, Kobe, I would say Kobe was more important to the success as far as that rate goes. So maybe. Yeah. So you know what? All right. Look at Jim B coming in, bro. New to the game, bro, but has the intellects. I like it, bro. He actually does his research. I respect that.
Shaq plugged in Wade and won again. Kobe had to completely retool after Shaq. Oh, yeah, he had to. He had to.
Bogdanovich, no good from 3. Rebound, Hero bring the ball up.
But that also
full court press by Trey Young. Trey's trying to get a pickpocket. Hero 3 straight away, well off. Miami is within 9. Bogdanovich with the rebound, passes it up. It's going to be Collins. I'm sorry, not Collins. He's going to shoot over Powers, misses the shot.
But
is that Okongwu? Is that who that is?
No,
Collins.
I forgot. We said his name earlier too when he first got into the game. But for the Kobe thing,
Hunter.
The fact that he had to retool with an entire different squad, that should be more impressive because he had to do it with multiple people. Wade, it was Wade and Shaq.
Ooh. Great unselfish play by Trey right there, feeding Bogdanovich on the he had a 1v2, hesitate, wait for the cutting, Bogdanovich to catch up, lays it up for the easy layup. And I believe that should be not Trey. I thought it was Trey Young's 10th assist. He's still at 7.
Atlanta has 15 fast breaks points, and Miami has 10 fast break points.
Lowry going inside, reverse layup. What a basket. Bro, where did Lowry hop into a time machine, bro? What is going on?
I don't know, bro.
And why didn't they get Haslam in that thing either? Jimmy Butler's looking to check in right now.
I think I think Lowry just figured, let me stop flopping to get foul calls and actually play the game of basketball.
Hero guarding Bay. Bay spinning. Great move. Great move. Got to capitalize on that. Misses the turnaround jumper from the strike. Lowry bringing it up court full speed. Pass it over. Martin. Back to Lowry. Lowry 3. Oh yeah, is right, Mr. Announcer. 91-97. Just a 6-point lead now for the Atlanta Hawks.
Watching this game, maybe the thing about Atlanta wanting to shop Trey is that they're focusing the game around Bay. Watching him play, he's looking like a number one.
When he's in right now, the ball is going through him nonstop. Yeah. When he's in on the court,
but that's
it's
what I'm
going
saying,
between him and Hero right now, and then Lowry when he takes over.
No, I'm saying,
I'm sorry, jeez, I'm thinking of a different team. I'm sorry, Bay and Collins. It's been going between them two for the most part.
So I'm interesting. I'm wondering if that's why they feel like they can shop Trey because of how good Bay has been performing.
Possible.
But does that long run still put you in the position that you've been in the last couple seasons, just making the playoffs? You know what I'm saying, or playing? Does it still put you in that same position, or does it hurt you in the long
run? Not sure you read what Nate said. Lakers said, Lakers don't get gifted Gasol from Memphis. Kobe doesn't win again. Thank you, Jerry West.
That's possible. That's very possible. Gasol was a great addition.
I mean, but they still had a great team though. I mean, you had Andrew Bynum that I think his game decreased once they grabbed Gasol. Lamar Odom not having the issues that he did. He should have never dated a Kardashian. He ruined his career by doing that.
Nobody dated the Kardashian. They ruined careers.
I remember when Reggie Bush was dating Kim, and everybody in New Orleans was like, "Please don't, please don't."
Yeah. The other dude that played basketball that was dating Kim, what happened to him? As soon as they broke up, he disappeared out of the NBA. I don't remember the dude's name.
You're talking about the center that played for the Cavs?
I don't remember. I just remember his face. I don't remember what.
Is that who you're talking about?
It could be. I just remember.
I know who you're talking about too. I saw something about him the other day, and I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name now. He played for the Cavs. He played for the Cavs when they won the championship, I think. I can't remember his name either.
Megan says, great to see you guys, gents, as always. Heading out to get some scouting done. 320 players down. 200 more to do before the draft. Well, good luck with your scouting report. Good luck.
Mate,
we do plan on possibly doing the first round of the draft, GM. Megan. So yeah, we're just giving you guys.
Yeah, we told her. I think she's going to be on there with the goodness, what the heck's the name? I tuned in the other day to their channel too, and the Nest.
Oh, so the Nest. The Nest.
The Hawks Nest. Yeah, the Hawks Nest. That's not how you pronounce. That's not how you spell it. That's not who I'm thinking of either, though. But he was there during the finals. No, it's the not Ilgauskas. It's
Was he with them though?
I thought he was. God, dude.
I forgot the dude's name.
I don't know if he was there for the championship. I don't remember if he was there for the championship. I'm about to say that Cleveland Cavalier that dated a Kardashian. We're gonna find it.
So I'll be streaming 18 hours a day on the Hawks Nest for the full 3 days. Oh my goodness. We're just planning on possibly doing this the first day.
It's not showing it.
You said the weird hair guy. It just had curly hair, that's what we have that hairstyle as well. Did he play with the Nets though? Did he play with the Nets? This was
for a little bit. For
this
a little
was
bit, he
the
did.
blue and white jersey Nets.
God, Tristan Thompson.
No, not Tristan Thompson.
That's not who you're thinking of? Okay, that's who I was
thinking of. Kim Kardashian. Tristan Thompson dated
Kim.
Yeah, he dated Kim. This is a light-skinned brother. He had green eyes. He had curly hair like I did. He dated Kim. Once they broke up, he disappeared. Not Fairchild, no. Fairchild didn't date no Kim.
I don't know who you're talking Fairchild.
I'll tell you right now.
Bogdanovich, long three, no good. Rebounded by Capella and gets a cutting Bogdanovich as he's falling out of bounds. Bogdanovich's movement off ball today
Chris
has
Humphries.
been phenomenal. Oh, it's Chris Humphries? Okay.
Yeah, Chris Humphries dated her. And like right around they broke up, he just disappeared. There you go, Megan. Chris Humphries.
Lowry, guarded by Bogdanovich, goes inside to Jimmy Butler. Butler loses it for a second. Passes out to Martin. Martin 3, no good. Scores back at a 8-point deficit for Miami. Murray bringing the ball up, pass it open to a wide open Hunter for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Martin tries to fight for the board, doesn't get another offensive rebound for the Hawks, and Murray punishes them with a corner 3.
Yeah, I see it, Megan. Thank you so much. Did they get married? I remember they dated. I don't remember they got married. I wasn't that invested, to be honest with you. I wasn't that invested.
I'm not invested in anything that goes on with them. I remember I had some people around me that.
I mean, I like the one sister, but then once
about that stuff, I'd walk out.
I like the one sister, but once she got all like the extra stuff done, I was like, yeah, I'm not a fan no more. Like, I'm good. Now you just plastic out. We already saw that.
Nate says, I'm focused on Cleveland centers, not who dated the credit. It's the small. That's
Ron Jeremy says dating a Kardashian is like going to a good restaurant and ended up at McDonald's.
He said, Ron says, I'm a vanilla faced brother. He said he got that third leg between them, bro. Tripod Jeremy.
I hate that show, but do remember that show. I mean, honestly, when it first came out, I remember watching parts of the first season because, one, I had met Kim Kardashian because of stuff I did in the past, like my video stuff I've done, and the sister, not the short one, but the other sister, I actually really.
Who the hell have you not? Who the hell have you not met, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Like if I still have my connections to my old video stuff, I'd upload the videos to the channel because I have videos with Kim Kardashian. Like before she was really like popular. Crazy. Before she was popular. This was like maybe This was like a year or two after the Ray J situation.
Okay.
Yeah, this was definitely a year or two after that. But we did
there is Ron. There's actually a like Kim Kardashian starter list, or Kardashian starter list of the NBA.
Do you understand when
Devin
I said
Booker, Lamar Odom?
When I typed in NBA players that dated and it said Kardashian.
There was a top 10. There was a top 10, bro. There was a top 10 list.
Bro, let me tell you that there's so many players on this list. There's so many players on this list. This is disgusting. Like it's disgusting.
Like I said, there's more than 10, but there was the first thing that came up when I searched it was a top 10 list. Who was the top 10? I was like, that's bad, bro. There's a top 10.
That's not good at all.
It's funny, man. The only thing, and enough of the Kardashian stuff, the one thing I will say about them, they are very successful people.
Oh, they know how to manipulate the moment.
Business venture wise, I don't care if they
know how to they know how to stretch a 5-minute time of success to a lifetime. They did that. You know what I'm
saying? Whether or not I think they deserve the money or all of them deserve the money, because some of them do.
He said the Kim K
they made the money, so I'm not hating on nobody's hustle.
Kim K draft who I'm picking. I'm going James Harden, Devin Booker, Blake Griffin, Kyle Kuzma. I'm like, who else is there?
Lamar Odom before the Coke.
Lamar before still was decent, so I definitely have James and Booker in my front court, my back court. Blake Lamar and Tristan in the front court.
Meg says, "Talk soon, gang." Hey, appreciate you as always, Meg. Much love to you. Much love
you, lady.
As we are seeing the warm-ups for the Timberwolves and Lakers right now, LeBron getting some shots up. And those of y'all that are tuned in for this game, this is what's going to happen. As soon as this game ends, I'm going to leave. Non's going to stay. He's going to go over the box scores. I'm going to go ahead and set up the next stream where we'll be covering the Lakers versus the T-Wolves. And Non is going to redirect y'all. So y'all just sit right here. There's going to be a little button at the top that's going to say join live now. You're going to click that or just wait for it to load and you'll be back live with us for the T-Wolves versus Lakers.
And also, once again, if you like the channel and you love what you see, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're still trying to grow this thing to 3K. We're pushing it to 3K. We're trying to see how quick can we get to 3K. We made it 2K. That was a great milestone for us. 3K is the title right now. 102-91, 5:57 and counting in the fourth quarter. It's just not looking like Miami's going to finish strong. I don't know. It's just, I know we still got 5 minutes left, and I'm locking out in 5 minutes. But if Miami's defense don't tighten up, it don't even matter. Are you muted? I think you're muted. Are you? Okay, you're not talking to us.
Atlanta's just not making mistakes, and that's what it comes down to. They might cut the lead down a little bit, but they're returning with answers. As Lowry shoots a inbound 3 and knocks it down, 5:50 and counting right now.
I think
DeJounte Murray bring the ball up for the Hawks.
I do think Lowry's the only player for
30
Miami
points
that
for Kyle
actually wants to win. He's the only one that wants to win. 10 of 14, 5 from 7 for 3.
DeJounte Murray to Collins. Collins to Hunter. Hunter back out to DeJounte Murray, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Murray wants to go in. 3 seconds on the clock. Pulls back from mid-range and just gets it down. Jimmy Butler last year would not allow him to get to his spot that easily. No. I feel like Butler's just laying off.
Yeah.
They're going to call a foul on Butler, but I think that should have been illegal pick. He ran through Butler. He didn't really pick him. He ran through him. I don't know how I feel about that call on Butler. And that's
it's a bad
going to be Butler's 5th as well.
You said what minute are you on? Because I'm trying to
they're saying it's a moving
sync up. I'll tell you 1 minute. We're around.
We just saw the Butler foul. It's 5:17.
We're around the 5:17, 5:16 mark. Yeah, 5:17, and they're about to inbound.
Inbound now. Adebayo with the ball. Hands over to Vincent. Vincent is going to get fouled as he tries to go back inside. What is this girl like getting ready for the Met Gala, bro? Like what is she doing wearing this stuff?
I was just looking at that.
I mean, I know this is Miami, but Miami is like the clubs. I didn't know there's a ball.
Well, you heard the announcer said she just came from a cotillion.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that really what it is? I wonder if it might be. She might have. You know what? If anything, dude, that's dedication, bro. It's dedication. She's like, you know what? I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Unless Gabe Vincent got hit in the back with like a knee or something, I'm not sure. Oh, he might have in his hip. The Bay's knee actually contacted right up inside the hip, bro. Right inside the hip. Oh yeah, he's walking off the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, it's a regular foul, not a shooting foul. I was like, if he doesn't make the if he doesn't shoot those free throws, he can't come back into the game.
Well, and that's a shame by Miami for not being within the bonus right now with just 5 minutes remaining. That's a great shot by Lowry off the inbounds, though. But you're down. Your main focus should be getting to the line.
Yeah. 104-97.
Trey Young guarded by Martin. Back out to Bay. Bay to Collins. Collins working on hero. Spins inside. Gets the high floater to go. What a shot. That's great body concentration and body control by Collins on that.
Oh man, this is disheartening to see how Miami is playing this game.
I'll tell you what, they can't play any team that wants to play with heart and play this and win.
They don't deserve to be in there.
Miami might go from the first seed to not making the playoffs if they continue with this attitude. If I'm Lowry, dude, I'm in these guys' grill right now. Why am I the only one trying? Defense, and like even on defense, the effort isn't there on defense either. Let's see if Butler can make a layup. He can't. They're gonna give him a foul. No, they're gonna say out of bounds. Butler again missing a layup. I mean, that's a tough one, but
and they're gonna say
it's
Miami's ball. I think. I don't know if that's Miami's ball.
No, that shouldn't be. That should be Hawks ball. I think you use your challenge here.
I mean, Capella's hand is on it,
corner 3.
But Lowry does hit it out of bounds.
Butler, offensive board, puts it up. Travels. Double hopped. Oh, no.
Did he double hop? He caught the ball and took one.
He double hopped. He
caught
it on a jump and then hopped. He caught it on a jump and then hopped.
Yeah, but he didn't have possession until his feet came to the ground, though. Like, he didn't have actual possession with both hands until his feet came down. So I don't know if that's like an actual travel.
It's good defense by Miami.
Yeah, I think so too, Jim. That was
right in Capella's hands.
Adebayo, oh my God, bro. These dudes, man.
Lowry guarded by Trey.
Anybody Hawks fan, do apologize to you guys. They ain't playing. They don't want this.
I don't
Lowry,
want this at all.
hands off to Adebayo. Adebayo turn around, the little floater is good. Oops.
Murray bringing the ball up for the Hawks. They're trying to trap him high. They're going to find a wide open Bay. Don't leave him open. Luckily, he misses it, but another offensive board and a finish by Bay. Don't box out. Don't recover on defense. Allow a wide open Bay 3 and then a wide open Bay dunk. Do y'all not realize that this dude's been tearing y'all up all game? Bay right now has 17 points and has made some big buckets, and y'all decide not to.
You know, I was looking at the score and I was like, oh, that's all he has. I feel like he has 30 the way he's playing. You know, it's like, you know, when somebody has, he's hungry. Like and then Trey has 23. It don't even feel like it. It don't feel like Trey has 23.
Don't feel like it at all. No. The biggest difference right now is Capella. Capella with 20 boards, 7 of them being on the offensive end. Yeah. You can't win games whenever you're getting dominated on the offensive rebound mark. Right now, Atlanta as a whole has 20 offensive boards compared to 6 by Miami Heat.
Damn. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's crazy. 6. 20 to 6.
6, bro.
Damn.
6 to 20.
And that's
over 3 times the amount.
And when they're out rebounding on 58 to 38. And you're right, Jim. They do want the boards more, man. 58 to 38. That's unexcusable.
Because, I mean, rebounds, I mean, it's a positioning thing and takes skill to it, but a lot of it it's just effort. Like, the fact that you're getting out-rebounded by this much means that you don't care enough. Yeah. That you're not putting the effort in to get in position and get a board. How many times today have we seen moments where Atlanta is closing out with 4 people going for boards and Miami has 1?
Yeah.
How many times have we seen that today? It's been constant.
Too many times.
Now the score's up to 11. There's 3.5, and it's still not without a range, but Miami has to start playing like they want to be here.
But did you see in the huddle, the only person
more. I couldn't agree more, Jim.
In the huddle, the only person that's actually talking was Kyle Lowry. Only the coach and Kyle Lowry. Nobody else said a word. Everybody else looked dejected and ready to go home.
You can't. They're just worried about the next game, and that's not the attitude that you want to have. You can't worry about the next game. You got to worry about today. All right, so Hero's going to go ahead and inbound the ball. It's going to be over to Adebayo and over to Martin. Butler's still in. Lowry's still in. Martin's going to pass over to Butler, who's guarded by Collins. Adebayo now gets it guarded by Capella. And there's going to be a defensive foul on Collins as Collins and Lowry are going to bump heads. Both fall to the ground.
Also, and, again, you guys...
they're saying apparently Lowry walked him into the foul, so that's interesting.
I like when the announcers
Lowry doing his thing right there.
They just walked right into him. Okay.
Dude, Lowry literally was just sitting there and was like, oh, I'm going to fall now.
Also, you guys, if you do
Adebayo with the ball, guarded by Capella.
If you do like the stream, go ahead and please give us a like. The more likes we get in streams, the better it is, and it tells YouTube, hey, this channel is cool, and people should check it out.
Oh, guys, we got 18 guys in here right now. We have 8 likes currently. Let's see, can we get that number up to 12, 15? I won't be greedy. Can we get up to 15?
That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
Trey. Swing pass out to Bay. Bay to Capella. Back to Bay. Bay guarded by Adebayo in the corner. They're going to give it to Capella, who has the big mismatch, but he passes out of it. Long three for
big
Trey.
Mismatch.
But another offensive rebound and foul on Adebayo. And Capella now with, man, what is that? Almost 10?
Let me see.
It's going to be 8 offensive rebounds now for Capella? 8.
He has 8 offensive, 13 defensive. He's balling. That's what you want from him. And you would think, Adebayo, I won't say he'll have that much because of height differential, but he should still have a good amount. He has 9.
Murray, tough shot off the glass, beautiful shot. Dejounte Murray coming to life as well.
Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you.
Just no break. Chat. Lowry out to Martin. Martin inside. Butler.
I'm refreshing my Hulu. It just froze. So
Butler has missed so many missed layups that it makes me want to cry. Does he need to start doing layup drills before practice or before games? Like back in high school?
I don't think.
Murray puts up a tough jumper. No good, but another offensive rebound. Collins gets the score and 1. Miami, it's time to pack it up. It's time to pack it up, Miami.
They're defeated. Look at that shot by Collins. They're defeated. They are.
You said there was a.
Huh?
You said there was a message by Daniel because I don't see it. You said there was a message by Daniel.
Yeah, it's in the chat. It got held.
I don't know why it's doing that for me.
I think it's on my mobile and on my other page. It got held and I pressed the button. It was just saying, "Welcome to the Real Fan Sports. Subscribe to help this channel hit 3K." That's it, basically.
Okay, we need to figure out why it's doing that because it's not showing up.
I think it's like what Nate was saying. It says it's because of the subscribe thing. I think it's a YouTube thing. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, that's weird. But I don't even see that it was held for review. That's why I'm confused. Hero gets the steal, goes up,
once I press the button, you won't see it being held review. I saw it on my phone.
But I don't even see it. I don't even see it as accepted. It's just not accepting it. It's just not letting you go through.
It's in chat. Sense. I see it in chat.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you see it in chat. I do not. It is not there.
I don't even. It's funny because I don't see it in the Real Fans. I see it in my other channel that I have open.
No, that's weird. Nate says the Heat are still way more upside team. Ain't no one fearing these Hawks. I mean, I don't think anyone's fearing any of these bottom 4 teams in the play-in right now for the East. If you want to be honest,
this game's over. Excuse me. Sorry, you
guys. Jim B said they had no right to get that rebound. Wow. This is Jimmy fucking I mean, it's cursed. The word subscribe, yeah. But it allows you to say, I don't know why it's not letting him say
I think it's something about the...
We'll go in the studio and figure out why. Subscribe. See if there's anything in studio that's doing it.
I mean, I never put it as a word to hold, so...
Yeah, I know you haven't. I'm just going to check just to see. Are you back loaded?
Free throws are made. 116. If you want to start the other stream up.
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hop out of here and do that.
Okay.
So, guys, as Nan's going to close out this last 20 seconds of the fourth quarter and give you all the box scores, I'm going to start up the next stream, and then we'll be back. I'll be back live with him in just a minute. I'll see y'all in a bit.
Yeah, well done to the Hawks. They deserved that win. They fought for it. What up, Cheesehead? How you doing? GG Hawks. Exactly, GG's Hawks. 116-105 is the final score. They're going against Boston. Boston's got to. I just feel like Boston got to walk through now. Unless, like, if this base shows up, then it could be interesting. I'm gonna head over there. Yeah, I'm gonna push it over there too. I'm just waiting for him to start it up. Let me get out the other room though. I don't need to be in there. Close that. Go in here. That's not what I want to do. Yeah, I'm out. I'm already out. So we'll go over the poll. 12% for the Hawks, 35% for the Heat, and then just for the vote of a good game, 24%, and don't care but I'm here is 29%. That's crazy. That is wow. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just I don't even know what to say to that one. Oh, I'm hearing myself in there. Let me get out of here for a second. Okay. So let's go over the statistics for the game before we get you guys over to the other game. So once again, like I said, the final score 116 to 105, where the Atlanta Hawks defeat the Miami Heat. And just going over the Atlanta Hawks stats, Collins in 22 minutes had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Hunter, DeAndre Hunter, off of 23 minutes, he had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 points. Clint Capella with 4 points, but with 21 rebounds. 21 rebounds. That was so important. 2 big block shots. Trey Young ended it off of 36 minutes, had 25 points. It didn't feel like he was scoring at that level, but he had a quiet 25, which is pretty interesting. He was 1 for 8 from 3-pointer, 8 from 18 just from the field. From the free throw line, he was 8 of 9, had 7 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, and 7 assists. Now we had the DeJounte Murray on 36 minutes as well. He had 18 points. He was a +8 in the plus minus category. He had 6 assists, and he had 5 total rebounds. Okongwu had 12 points off of 20 minutes. Mr. Sadiq Bey, who balled out, was 7 of 17, 3 for 9 from 3-point land. He had 6 rebounds. He had 1 block shot, and he also had 17 points. Then we also had Jalen Johnson on 14 minutes of playing time, had 10 points, and we had Bogdanovich, who on 26 minutes had 14 points, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. I mean, for the most part, his points is way more effective towards the total. It's not letting me start the stream since you're using the same stream key. It let you do it before. It let you do it before. Why did it change now? I was like looking for that. Couldn't find it for nothing. All right, but like I said, we're gonna end this stream and then Zach's gonna start up real quick. So, but thank you guys for being here. We're gonna go over to Miami Heat. We truly appreciate you. And once again, like the video. This also we have a bunch of added content. Let's go over Miami. Jimmy Butler had 21 points. Bam Adebayo had 10 points. We had Gabe Vincent had 6 points. Tyler Hero sitting at 26. Strus had 3. That's all he had, really? Oh my goodness. He had 1 3-pointer. Kevin Love had in 3 minutes of time had 2 points. No real stats for Kevin Love. Then we have Caleb Martin, 27 minutes, he had 0 points. Cody Zeller, 4 minutes, had 2 points. Kyle Lowry, who was the team lead for the highest points, with 33 total points. The stats: he had 5 assists, 4 rebounds in 32 minutes, 6 of 9 from 3-point land, 11 from 16 just from the field. Then we have Victor Oladipo on 9 minutes, had 0 points. My goodness, they just struggled. Like just overall, when you look at it, they just struggled, man. But like I said, we're gonna end this stream so we can get over to Zach, and the link is right there. So definitely hit that link to get over to Zach. If he can, we'll see you copy and paste it. Again, thank you guys for being here. We're truly appreciative for your conversation, your time. Just thank you so much for being a part of the channel. And for those who aren't able to make the next stream, don't forget we do have added content. So please, when you have opportunity, check that content out as well. But once again, click that link and head over to the other stream. Appreciate you. Love you. Catch you on the next one, you guys. Peace out.